Okay.
I'll go get a mop.
I'm so...
Please still be logged in. Please still be logged in. Please still be logged in.
I've used Roll20 before. Go the fuck away. Sign it.
Well, it doesn't necessarily work like a normal browser. Oh, I'm gonna have to resummon everyone to the place. Actually, what I should do is on this one I should join as the viewer account so I can control it more easily. I'm very interested to see because if I remember correctly, Mr. Gero is quite different from Mr. Black Guitar. Can you confirm that for me, Tom?
Sorry, what did you say?
I think, if I remember correctly, your character is a lot different from Ragnar.
Yes, he is. Why? Yeah, why'd you ask?
I'm just curious to see how you'll handle him. Wow.
I'll handle him. Just like I handle that female elf.
Oh
Ooh,
my.
I can help.
You mean Ara Ara?
Yeah, Ara.
Oh gosh, yeah, there are a lot of story elements you guys don't know that have happened because they happened during long rests behind closed doors.
Yeah, they did.
Why am I just a dark screen?
Hello.
Oh, because
Do
you
I
need...
have no vision?
No, because you're on a different part of the map. Here, I'll summon you.
Okay, no problem.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Now, here's the thing you have to understand about the interact.
Yes, I know.
You have to interact with it for it to reflect a change in your stream.
So needy.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wait, so clicking and holding down summons to that area, or just
if you're
for me,
if you're the GM, yes,
okay? So for me, it just pings an area.
yes, but I can summon everyone's attention to that area, so I can control the audience view that way.
Lovely.
I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do.
Ah, damn it. I tried to select pink because of the character I'm playing, but you're already pink.
Are we ready to go? Oh.
We are just about... I will start the intro momentarily. I'm just checking to make sure things are working.
What's the name of this one shot?
Amnesia.
Hey guys, we're playing Amnesia. No, not that one. No, not that one either.
If you include it in the title, we'll get 1 million subscribers.
I did include it in the title.
We'll become PewDiePie.
Wow. I don't think so.
We'll be the new old PewDiePie.
Exactly, the new old.
What's going on, bros?
Oh, I need to make sure I set the bots to do the thing. Oh, but they don't work anyway. Ah, fuck it. Who's gonna come into a D&D thing to chat at people anyway?
Most people.
Not to chat at the people playing.
Oh, well, how do you know? They might be like, "Hey, I really think that elf woman's really hot," and then they hear Rum's voice and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's even hotter."
God, it's like r/anime memes. Okay. Hello and welcome to the marvelous Misadventures of Leo. Unlike our normal campaign, today we're doing a one-shot because Simon's too busy. He's too good for us, guys. He's too good for us.
He's
I
at
hate
uni,
this.
you evil human.
Don't blame him.
I am, of course, the DM, Brandon, also known as B-Railgun. We have, of course, Verified. Say hello, Verified. Playing Ampawa, a high elf. We have Tom.
Dirty high elves.
Hello.
Wow.
Jesus.
Actually, kind of in character because he's playing a goblin druid.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go find a voice.
Oh right, you're getting
Go
character.
find a voice.
And
Yeah.
we also have the lovely Lady Lucy, or also known as Lucid, playing L.E.O,
Uwu.
who is a
It's pronounced Uwu. Thank you.
It is pronounced.
Uwu. Okay, a halfling warlock, Arc-Fae pact.
What voice does a goblin have? Would you guys say?
Is my
Yeah, I can
find.
Little, like, small, impish, high pitch. Yeah.
Small, impish.
Maybe kind of bouncy.
What? Like this? Or is this too bouncy?
What the fuck is that?
That's a little.
What even?
You
That-
sound
that-
like an alien.
That's a little bit ET, I would say.
Echo is a bit much.
That makes it. That sounds demonic, is what that sounds
Far too
like.
much modulation.
Okay, let's see.
What did I just? Did a train just go through? Yeah, that's a train. A fucking steam train.
That was awesome.
No, not that one.
Oh god, you've got a permanent echo now. You've got a permanent echo now, apparently.
Apparently.
Permanent echo.
What the fuck even is that?
That sounds that
Permanent chipmunk.
that sounds a little bit fairy, but sure, you can go with that if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna
You might want to use the deeper tones of your natural voice.
Okay, I'll use this.
That's a little bit better.
Oh my, you're precious.
Oh God! Please don't talk high pitch.
Yeah, please don't.
Can
I will
you,
not talk high pitch.
You need
can you
to.
look? Can you
you-
look
you
the
need-
voice modulator? Seriously, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
With that modulator, you need to use like the deepest intonations of your masculinity to compensate.
Masculine? That makes no sense.
Oh God! If he talks too deep, the voice modulation just stops,
Yeah, that was me.
and
Don't worry.
it's just Tom talking in a deep voice.
Don't worry.
It's like
I'll turn the
Pixie
mix off.
behind him.
Okay. Anyway, let us begin, shall we?
Okay.
So, Uwu and
Like,
Ampawa.
Uwu.
You slowly open your eyes. You feel like you've been asleep for ages, and you find yourself strapped to some type of what would you even call it? Something in between a chair and a stretcher.
what the? I don't remember consenting to this. That's kinky.
As a matter of fact, you can't really remember anything. Now that you think about it, all that you can really remember is your name.
Huh.
Around the room, you see various medical implements, long, sharp needles connected to tubes. Some things even look mildly arcane in nature. Some type of artificing, you reckon? What do you do?
I sit up to have a look and then go, oh, straps, ow.
Across
Hello?
the room, you can see a small flashing red light on something that looks like a brass switch panel.
Huh. Look around. What? Am I the only person?
No, just on the other side of the room, not too far away from you, about 15 feet away, you can see a smaller person strapped into a similar device as you are.
Oh. Hi. Hello. Are you awake?
Lucid, he's talking to you.
Oh. Yes. You know where we are?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
Strangely enough, I don't remember anything except, waking up. What's your name?
A Palmer? I think. I mean, that's the name that comes to mind.
Suddenly, suddenly a small owl appears and kind of hoots as it perches on your shoulder.
Oh, Mr. Fluffles! Wait, I know you. Oh, I know you.
It just kind of goes,
Come.
What is that?
It's called an owl, dear.
Where did it come from?
Not a clue. But I
know
I
it.
know. Yeah, I do. It's Mr. Fluffles.
Can it help us get out of here?
You can, your familiar kind of looks at you funny. It's like, you can kind of feel it thinking, what do you mean I'm your familiar?
Hey, I didn't say that. I just said that I know who you were. I think. Still, more importantly, how to get out. Oh, that blinking light over there. What does it look like? Are there switches near it or something?
You think so.
Hey, Mr. Fluffles, why don't you try just mess around with those switches, see if any of them will do anything. I mean,
Can spirit familiars interact with physical objects? I don't think they can.
Spirits can't. No.
Oh,
I mean,
spirits-
they can attack and stuff like that, but they can't like.
Well, they can't attack. What can happen is that because they're bound to you, you can cast spells through them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I remember when I was playing a war mage with this owl,
Actually,
I
you
love
know
the
what?
fact that I could cast dragon breath through it.
I want to just really quickly just have. She pulls from it and goes, actually, I don't think I even need to do that. Just mind. And she just like concentrates for a moment, does a few gestures with her hand, just like wiggling it out of the into a little bit more freedom, and yeah, she'll with her mind just flick the switch next to the one that's next to the blinking lights. See what happens.
You flick it, and suddenly you hear a hissing as one of the doors begins to open.
Oh, wonderful!
You know,
that
I
didn't
don't
release
think that
us,
was the
though.
best idea. Probably getting us off of these stretchers would have been the first bit.
Okay, you're probably right. And he'll flick the
Well, you've opened the door, and
he'll-
Well, isn't this lovely?
Oh, hello. We kind of
Hired
need
help. Oh, more help.
and
Well, this is a situation I didn't expect to find myself in anytime soon.
Okay, so you press the switch. Two large iron golems walk into the room carrying large axes.
flip the switch the other way, really quick. Just,
Yes, seal us in the room with these buffoons, please.
You see them raise their axes and they go for a powerful swing.
The
last
I
thing-
can do something about this.
Okay,
I think.
okay.
I can't do anything about this.
why is there a commit suicide switch on the over
The
by
la-
over by there?
The
I mean,
la-
seriously.
The last thing you hear is a crunch before you expire.
Okay, well, good playing with you guys.
That was a very loud truck.
That was the loud crunch.
I see. Yeah, loud roaring hum. And you wake up. You don't know where you are, and you're strapped to a chair table. I
stretcher.
need you to both roll me
Chair
a
table.
wisdom.
Smart. Just straight wisdom, yeah.
Save or just straight?
Just a wisdom check.
It's 19.
Okay. Ampawa, you don't remember anything that just happened.
Oh, I don't remember consenting to this.
Pretty much.
Kinky.
Awu, you have a sense that you've been here before.
This is odd. Bit of a deja vu moment, I suppose.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
It's getting stranger and stranger. I have an odd feeling that I've seen you before.
Oh, have you?
Whatever you do,
thanks.
don't flick that switch.
What? What switch?
Never mind. If you see one, do me a favor and don't touch it.
The owl familiar reappears.
Oh, Mr. Fluffles!
Oh, great. This one's here
I think
again,
that's
too.
it. I think... Oh, you know Mr. Fluffles too. Wonderful.
Now, how about we get out of these constraints?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I don't seem to... Mr. Fluffles can't undo this, I'm pretty sure. How to... Oh, I know. Yes, I can do this. And, Power will, again, like, wriggle a hand around to cast Mage Hand, and this time we'll start using it to work on your the straps binding you down. You know, find the buttons, undo them. all that
The
stuff.
hand lasts for the duration until you dismiss it as an action, so you have a minute of a hand.
Yes, it is a cantrip, so I can just cast it again.
If you're more than 30 feet, okay, so it can't be more than 30 feet away from you.
I'm pretty sure she's within 30 feet.
Okay, so you want to try and pull her
I'm 20
constraints.
feet.
Yeah, start like trying to find where the buckles are, undo them, and all that stuff.
Okay, roll me, I guess investigation. Because it sounds like you're not trying to brute force it.
No. I'm all about finesse, and well, is that good enough?
It isn't. I need to make a roll.
Lovely.
How the heck are these bindings done?
You can slowly start to feel, Impawa, something that feels kind of sharp beginning to press into your wrists.
Is that her casting? No, it isn't. What about that over there? Are they over the other side? Oh, it'll be pain. It'll be annoying if they're
Is
over the
everything
other
okay
side.
over there? You seem to be panicking.
Oh wait, no. Was it who? Which one of us feels the sharp things?
You do.
No.
Oh right.
No, the person you're trying to release does.
Oh, so you're trying to release me?
Yes, I'm trying to release. You sound so surprised. Oh, you're precious.
Never played D&D with someone who was actually willing to help someone else first.
Yeah, well, get used to it. Anyway,
Great. Okay, so I'm dying.
You're
Wait,
not,
what?
you're not
And-
dying yet. You just feel something kind of sharp poking at your wrist now.
Not sure what you're doing, but if you could not do it, that'd be lovely.
okay. Can I hear and see see anything?
Well,
Awry.
you have a familiar, right? You know that you can see through the eyes of your familiar, right?
No, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, Mr. Fluffles, could you just go over and have a poke around, see what's going wrong?
Okay.
How is okay? So am I bound like at my wrists?
You're bound at your wrist, around your ankles, and a strap across your chests.
Oh, and see if you can find where the bloody fastening is. I can't quite see from over here.
As your owl approaches the tables, you notice that a panel has seems to have been released. And inside there is a small green button.
Huh. Ah, this might just be it.
God.
Push button.
You press the button and you hear a series of clicks as the clamps release, and the strap begins to loosen itself, and in some strange way it seems to unweave and retract.
I'm free.
Ah, it's you.
I'm free.
I love-
Okay, so there should be like a green button somewhere on this thing as well, behind a panel or something. See if you can find it on my one too.
Green button. Panel. Which side? Left or right?
Right.
Right.
So
maybe?
I'm
I don't-
gonna
Are these
move around
weird?
to the right side, and I'm going to try and find that panel. Is that a roll?
Fluffles, see if you can find the same kind of thing on the other side and point it out to her.
I'm sorry,
You
what
can
was
check.
that?
Like telling Fluffles to go around and point it out, basically.
Point out the button?
Yeah,
Sure.
point out where the panel is.
Alright, she flies over and indicates a panel for you. You press the button and it releases Ampawa.
Excellent.
Ampalma?
Wonderful.
Apalma.
Alma, yeah. And she, I like how I'm flipping between he and she constantly. You know what? That's fucking canon.
I wasn't going to say anything, but...
He sits up and rubs his arms a bit. Ooh, that's much better. Okay. Whew. Well, this is an interesting way to meet someone.
It is indeed. And what did you say your name was again?
I don't think I ever said, but Apalma. What's your name, miss?
Uwu.
Ooh.
Bearing in mind that Apalma is probably like a foot or two over Iwu.
Oh, what a delightful name.
Right. So, how do we get out of here? I really don't want to flip any levers again. Doesn't seem to work out for us. Right. Remember anything about it, do you?
Yeah, Apalma gives you a quizzical look. And then she notices on the wall the blinking red light and goes, "Oh, is that? That must be the switch you were talking about."
Yes, don't flip that one. It killed us, I think.
Oh dear.
Except we're still here. Strange. Perhaps it didn't kill us? Or perhaps we've been dead all this time.
You don't remember with that much clarity.
So I don't remember the fact that I died?
No.
Ish?
You didn't roll that well.
I got a 19.
You didn't roll that well.
Well,
so
maybe
all I
try
know is
the
that
other
that
ones.
lever is bad.
You don't know.
I don't know that the lever's bad.
You have an ill-boding feeling when you look at it.
Got it. So I have a gut feeling that it's bad.
Pretty much.
And all of these doors are glass, right? Like we're able to see through them because they're glass with iron bars.
Would you like to examine the door?
Yes.
Roll me an investigation and an arcana.
Investigation and arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that caught Apalma's interest as well, so definitely gonna also do that.
Am I able to make rolls directly from this sheet?
Yes. You just click on the word.
Ah, lovely.
Like if you want to roll an arcana, you click arcana, it'll ask you to roll it.
Investigation. Normal roll. And then arcana. Normal. Ooh. I got a 1 for my investigation. Wait, how did I roll a 0? How did I roll a d20 and get a 0?
Your bonus is +0.
You didn't. That's your bonus.
Oh, so I got a crit fail on my investigation.
Yeah, and Palma rolled a 19. You are confused about any kind of mechanisms that might be involved with the door, but you can sense the magic emanating from the glass.
Ooh, there's definitely something magical about this.
And Palma, you can see that it's controlled by a series of very complicated mechanisms and magic.
Hey, you see those? You see those little mechanisms up there? You see those? Those are what operate this door. And then she looks back at these panel of switches. I'll bet you anything that it's linked up to those switches. You say the one with the red light's bad. So what about the others? One
Well,
might open this door.
One might.
I'm going to try it.
I'm going to move back. About here?
Okay.
No.
Okay,
Here.
I'm going to go over and right before flipping one, she's going to pause and go and look more closely to see if there's any like writing around these switches.
Can I ready an Eldritch Blast just in case?
You may. Yeah, you may.
Is there any text?
No, actually.
Okay, just picking one of these. How many switches are there? Except for the red one.
They actually appear to be coordinated by a series of colors and patterns.
Oh, this is interesting. If I look around the room, do I see any similar pattern or color? Near the doors, maybe?
You notice that along the doors there does appear to be some sort of cyan and yellow runing.
Is it at all familiar with the patterns or colors I'm looking at on the panel?
You do see a cyan button and a yellow button very close to each other. There's also an orange button alongside the yellow button.
Well, cyan is a much more friendly color, so I'm going to try this one first. Flip.
You hear a click, and nothing happens.
Well, that's better than the alternative, I suppose.
If I wait a moment and listen, do I hear anything?
No.
Flip it back. Anything?
You hear another click, and then nothing.
Oh wow! I think my computer just locked up for a second there. When I flip it back, just the
Odd
click
how
and
I
nothing else.
Seeing things moving through that doorway.
Well, it is a see-through door.
All right.
Whatever you do, please don't open the center door.
Hmm.
There are
Why?
lots of things on the other side of that one.
I don't see anything. Oh, I see things. Never mind. Okay, not that one. I'm just going to the red blinking one. Just going to take a glance at the symbols near that and the color near that. Does it match what's on that door? But through which is the things?
Well, you're not entirely certain. Can you roll me an insight?
Insight. All right. I'm nothing if not insightful.
You have no fucking idea.
Okay, so the yellow... What about the yellow and... trying the yellow one.
You hear a... Bless you. You hear a whir and a fizzle, and nothing happens.
We're gonna fizzle. What's that fizzling noise? Does it sound like magic?
It sounds a little bit like it could be magic. It could also be something misfiring.
Hmm.
Oh. Our vision stays up for areas that we've already seen?
Hmm. Well, you know what's there now, don't you? Because you've seen it. What won't happen, though, is when it's outside of your line of sight, you
It
won't
won't
see
update.
anything moving in it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It just means you know the layout of that area.
Okay, that's neat.
Yeah,
I
so
really need to get into setting these things up.
if Phelan moves over here, the audience will be able to see that there is indeed an iron golem on the other side of that door. And when we leave, you don't see the guardians anymore when you move out of that sight.
Yep, it's still there. Oh dear.
Right. Neat.
Alright, the yellow switch didn't seem to do anything. Try the orange one?
You know what I haven't thought of?
You hear a different whir and another fizzle.
Hmm.
What have you thought of?
These doors are see-through.
Right?
Yes.
There are things moving around on the other side. I guarantee what we can see, they can see too. Which means they probably have seen we're not strapped down anymore.
I just imagine the iron golem sitting there. Anything you can see, we can see better.
Palmer is going to come over to this wall and kind of like Scooby-Doo around the side of this door and peer at that golem to see if it can see her. See if it reacts to seeing her at all.
The golem remains motionless.
I don't think this one cares.
Take our chances then.
Would you any of you like to roll an insight to see if they know anything about golems?
Sure.
Wouldn't that be knowledge, though?
What's the harm?
Do we? I don't think we have knowledge in this. I think knowledge is kind of wrapped up in the idea of insight, or if it belongs to a specific thing, like if it was specifically magic, you would check Arcana.
Are constructs magic?
17!
If you want to know how they work, sure, but there's also just general not. Wow.
Wow!
So, what you both know is that the way golems work is that they are animated by magic, and that they are generally follow a series of programming. Sometimes done through scrolls, sometimes done through items. It just all depends.
So
You know-
perhaps this one doesn't care because we haven't left the room.
Or because it does not even consider that we would be out of those traps. We're outside its programming.
We're operating outside the law.
Yes, exciting, isn't it? What's through this door over here, anyway?
It just seems to be a series of halls to another room. A large chamber, from what I could tell. And on the left side, it seems like we'd have to bypass 2 different doorways.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so back to the panel, though. Okay, so I flipped the yellow one. It made a fizzy... Actually, I wonder. She's going to flip back the 2 that she flipped up, the yellow and the orange.
Okay.
She'll flip the cyan one and then try the yellow one.
When you flip the 2, you hear a click, and the whir. And one of the doors begins to open.
Ah, which one? Which one is it?
This one there.
Oh, wonderful.
And then this one here begins to open.
Oh, that's not so wonderful.
And this one here begins to open.
Wait, that was all the doors. Oh. Okay.
We opened all of them with one. What? Impossible. Improbable. Whatever. Going.
The impossible generally does not happen. So let's evacuate post haste.
Indeed.
Come, Mr. Fluffles.
Oh, that's not good.
Roll initiative.
What isn't? Power does not see what you're being so freaked out about.
Oh, this is not good.
What's not good?
Papa,
Okay, so
there are things here that want us dead.
you can just kind of hear them. They're very slow-moving things. They just kind of, boom, boom. I don't know how you wouldn't have heard them approaching. Also, I need to bring audience view over.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yes, you see the
Okay,
problem
so-
now.
Yep, I see the problem. Yes. Gonna use my move action to move on back here.
Oh
Come on,
my!
if we back off back into the room, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll
Maybe
ignore
they'll leave us
after all.
alone.
Yes, exactly.
We were operating outside the law before. Perhaps if we continue to operate outside the law, everything will be fine.
Yes. Let's see.
Unfortunately,
Already action.
roll for initiative.
Actually,
Wait, what? How did I
actually,
move back
you know
there?
what?
How did I move back there?
Actually, no. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. She's going to cast minor illusion. I hope I can do this with minor illusion. And make it look like this door right here is still closed.
Okay. You roll the illusion, and you make it appear that there's a door.
Yep. Make it look like that door is closed, as it should be.
They don't seem interested.
Well, they haven't even seen it yet, and they wouldn't be interested because it would only be of interest to them if they're trying to go through it. Yes.
Okay, well,
I'm going
there's
to-
now the illusion of a closed door there.
I'm going to turn to back down the hallway, see that the door's closed,
No, keep
and
on.
just kind of stomp my foot. Damn you, Apama!
No, that's the illusion. Come on. You can walk straight through it. Come on.
I've got initiative. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going first.
No, I told you. Paula goes first, then you, then the golems.
I've been acting an initiative already.
That's why Palma cast the illusion, because that was her first turn.
I'm going to run away.
You're going to what?
Run away? Back up through here?
Okay, you have a movement of 30, I believe.
Actually, yes, I think. Hang on.
You can pass by me quite easily. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you can move
that's
you can move
because of half nimbleness. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move
you
here.
you have this kind of range to move into.
Actually, I think here.
Okay.
That seems.
Oh yeah, what are you doing with Phelan? Because he is your familiar. Does that your familiar acts on your turn? If you
Oh,
want,
Mr. Fluffy?
yeah, if you want to do anything.
Are the golems noticing him at all?
They don't seem particularly interested in it, but you're not sure.
Alright. For him, I'm gonna have him, like, like stay away from the golems and high up near the ceiling, so that hopefully you can completely avoid them.
All right.
I can't actually see through his eyes, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. He just sees the golems right now. He's
Yeah,
currently
so-
he's currently the eyes of the stream. So if you had the stream open in a smaller window, you could kind of see what it sees.
But then I could be seeing the other things I'm not meant to.
Literally, the only thing the stream sees is your owl's eyes.
Whatever. I'm making excuses to not have another tab open. Work with me here. You're a GM. You should understand.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So have him fly over here just so that the stream can see what's going on in the room up here.
Well, they can because the owl had sight up into there.
Am I able to cast spells while holding a weapon, or does that only apply with both hands occupied for Warcaster?
That only applies with both hands occupied.
Okay, cool. So if I have a one-handed weapon, I'm fine.
Unless your weapon also doubles as an arcane focus, then you can use it as such.
But I'm not a pally.
I'm just saying. If your weapon is also an arcane focus, then it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Is
I'm
that your
going
turn?
to use my Pact of the Blade to conjure up a
Conjure up a.
longsword.
Okay.
And for Pact of the Blade, if you aren't sure, I am proficient while I'm wielding this weapon, and it counts as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magic attacks and damage.
I'm familiar with that general provision because I use it a lot for druids.
Okay.
Because they can cast Shillelagh, turning any wooden implement into a magical attack somehow.
Alright. Cool. So, I'm gonna, conjure up a longsword, and then that's gonna be the end of my turn, because I don't think I can ready anything.
Right.
Oh, you are armed. Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm always armed.
So
Listen, every lady by the book.
for their round,
Uh-oh.
this one can only move to there. They do move slower than you guys, just so you know.
I don't think I can see the window anymore. Have put myself at a little bit of a disadvantage.
They've stopped before the door.
That's as far as they can get in 20 seconds. Or 30 seconds, rather.
I thought it was 6 seconds.
6 seconds?
Yeah, 6 seconds a return.
Whatever. Point it. Moving 30 feet in 6 seconds sounds a little insane to me, but sure.
But anyway.
Well, because you gotta remember, it's not just moving, right? You have, like, equipment and shit. And you're also doing things in those same 6 seconds.
We're also high-powered adventurers with magic and shit, so whatever. So anyway.
Well, not every adventure uses magic. You do have fighters every now and then, for some reason.
Yeah, why do people even do that? Anyway, let's go this way. Let's go this way now. Yes, go this way now. And is this other door down here open?
That door, you believe you can open, yes.
Wait, is it already open or not?
You can't actually just push it open.
Well, she's not going to do that, and she's actually going to step back and go, "Oh, there's another one through there. There's another one. There's another one."
I do believe we are in over our heads.
How far did you move for that?
I moved. Okay, so that was 40 feet to here, and then 5 feet, so 45. You actually 50, 55
Did you
to
literally use
step
your
there
entire
and look.
turn to move?
Yep, I did because she was running away from those other things and investigating whether this way was clear, and it is not.
Right.
So yeah, that's Palmer's turn. She's gonna say, well, you put it rather diplomatically. I would say we're kind of fucked.
I have an idea.
Okay.
These doors, they take a little while to open and close. What if we lead all of these people in here, flip the switch, and then dash for the door? They seem to be a bit slow. We could trap them in here and get away scot-free.
So, because you do have
You're
another full
brilliant.
movement, Apalma, you could get to the switch panel.
Oh, you are brilliant.
And we need to do this quick, though.
Yes, and oh, we'll have to make sure. Do we make sure that we get all of them in here, or do we get just some of them or most?
I think if we get
That's
enough
right.
to clear up one path, it's good enough, yeah?
You know what? You're right. Yes, and those two are clustered by the door already, so that will have to do.
Exactly.
Although that is far away. Actually, no, that's not a problem. I can remotely manipulate these panels. Haha.
It's true, because you have remote eyes and remote hands. The downside is that when you are remote viewing, you can't actually, use your own senses.
Well, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like using Mage Hand to do that, and then so I can do that from over by the.
Yeah, you just have to remember, you have to be within 30 feet of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's Ulu doing?
I'm going to lead them into the room. Or I'm going to at least try to... Let's see. I go... Here? Yeah. If I go here... And...
Oh, I've noticed something.
Then I... Oh...
That should be 15 feet, not 10.
All of a sudden, let me see, what can you see?
No.
Shift L.
This is a problem.
What's wrong?
Well, I do seem to have miscalculated how big this room is. I'm in a bit of a spot, you see.
Well, just ready for yourself so that as they're about to get close enough to take a swing, you dash out of the way.
Brilliant.
All of a sudden, you hear a loud thud as some, it almost sounds like metal falling to the ground near to this position here.
What? Did you hear that?
The other door down here might have been pushed open.
Pushed open.
And suddenly you see a small figure running into this corridor here.
Oh, who are you? Hello?
Peoples.
Oh,
Hello, Peoples.
Oh, aren't you tiny and adorable?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to add...
Oh, that voice got
Ooh, I
me.
found a friend! What's your name, little one?
You can call me Goblin.
Goblin.
That's kind of impersonal, but okay, Goblin. I'm a Palmer, and that over there is Ooh. You'll be able to see it in a moment.
I
I'm
have
sure.
added his character sheet to your journal, just so you're aware of him, what he looks like.
Oh
I
my.
cannot see these people, what they look like.
Yeah, hold on, I'm working on it.
What a lovely elf lady we have in front of us.
Well, the first one you're looking at is Lucid's character, who's a halfling.
Oh,
And
Wait, what?
a palma is
isn't that?
that's a palma.
Oh,
Don't sound so disappointed, Tom.
my name's Goblin.
Yes,
You swine.
what?
Come this way. It's safe.
Hmm. You know, it makes it harder for me to trust you if you just called me a swine the sentence before.
Come,
I'm
come.
awfully...
It's safe this way.
Palmer, who are you talking to?
Goblin.
Come, come.
Told you,
It's
I'm a friend.
safe.
Well, I thought he was a
Goblin.
friend.
Want to maybe cut the chatter short?
Tom, I need you to roll into combat initiative, actually.
Of course.
So you can see where you slot into this. Oh, fuck. Well, I need you guys to both roll a d20 as a tiebreaker. Alright, Tom goes first.
Age before beauty.
Okay, so,
Nature favors this one.
so, Uwu, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna make a mad dash towards Zapalma, because I've realized that my plan probably won't work now that I've actually checked the size of the room.
Okay.
So how far can I get with a dash? I can get to a Palma and then...
Okay, so what you're saying is you'll have a turn of them moving near to you, then you can flip the switches and dash to the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can... If I dash, I can make it all the way through.
Yeah, because these guys, they will only be able to move to here.
Right.
They're really fucking strong, but they're quite slow.
Big smashy men. Slow smashy men.
I'm sorry if my mic is picking up a high-pitched whining. They are currently doing the tests for the storm sirens.
Oh, I just thought that was your normal voice.
Fucking hell, Tom.
Okay, so you're make your dash then.
Make my dash?
Yep.
Right. So, I can dash all the way to here. Oh wait, but that's occupied. So I guess I have to dash to here?
Sure.
because I can move through.
Everyone's gonna have to
people
move the next
larger.
turn anyway to allow the things to move in to be trapped anyhow.
Right.
All right, so for their
Okay.
turn, the Smash men,
Smash, man.
they just kind of come around the corner.
Oh, they're slow, but they're very intimidating. I'll give them that.
Yeah, you wanna know what their challenge rating is?
Probably higher than it should be.
No, it's as high as it should be for this type of encounter. They are a challenge rating of 16.
What?
Refer to my previous statement.
They're exactly as challenging as they should be. Twice your level. No, 3 times your level.
For the way this encounter is meant to be run, they're basically perfect. Alright, so Tom, that makes it your turn.
Okay. Follow me, friends.
Apama, please don't forget to flip the switch on your way out.
I'll
dash.
I'll remember.
I'll dash here, and actually, no, I'll go here instead. And wait for my friends.
Are you going to prepare an action?
Yes, I'll prepare an action.
Okay. You have 1 prepared action. Alright, dudes. That makes it Palma's turn.
I'm going to hold my turn so that Uu can move first.
Well, you don't need to do so. The doors aren't very fast moving, are they?
Come, friends.
Yes, but I want to be sure. God damn it! I'm not going to accidentally close the door on her.
Well, you should probably move out anyhow.
You're right about that. I'll move, and cast Mage Hand, and
Come on, friends.
gesture for Uu to move as I flick all the switches back to their original position.
Alright. Ooh, would you like to move?
Yes, of course. Going to move here. Oh, that's occupied by the owl. Move here, I guess.
I mean, the owl is a tiny creature. You could conceivably occupy the same space.
Oh, don't worry about Mr. Fluffles. He's just fluttering above our heads.
Okay, so you flip the switches and the doors lock.
Whew.
Great. Apama's stuck on the other side of the doors.
No, this one was pushed open. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wow, one of these things are dead.
Yes.
You killed it.
Druidics. They don't like druids.
Apparently.
Righty-ho.
Okay, before we go any further, I have to ask. Where in the blazes are we?
Goblin, no. Goblin walkabout. Fine, scary, big, smashy men. Goblin got scared. Goblin found friends.
Yes, you
Goblin
did.
happy.
Right.
Goblin take you to safe place.
Oh, you found somewhere safe. That's fantastic.
Yes, Goblin, very safe. Very, very safe.
Very safe. Where is this safe place exactly?
Somewhere over here. I try and remember.
Right. I suppose we're following him now.
Yes. Follow Goblin. Goblin is good. Come. Yes, let's go.
Right. Okay. We're following the goblin.
Indeed. Come, Mr. Fluffles, come on.
Yeah, I'll just kind of stays behind you. As you enter into a long, narrow corridor.
Sorry, the nature's calling me. One moment.
Right. Why did we decide to follow a druid again? Always answering calls to nature. There isn't even a tree to be seen around here.
I wouldn't suggest stepping on that yellow patch there. Yes, yes. we need to be careful though. There's many very scary things here.
Right, I'm just going to tiptoe around that patch there and move on. Ah, another door. This
Yes,
one's
yes.
locked.
Shh, shh. God, there's big smashy in there. We must be careful.
I'm going
Smashies
to
everywhere.
ready an Eldritch Blast.
We not go through this way. Don't worry. I'm just showing you scary big golem. This door won't budge.
Door won't budge.
Door won't budge.
You tried smashing it.
What? Big smashy there.
Yeah, get him to smash it.
Big scary.
What's
Did
further
you
along?
just suggest that someone hack the golem?
What? No, just entice it to attack.
Entice it to attack.
Big smashy. Anyway, follow Gollum. Gollum will help you.
Follow the golem. Right.
Wait,
Gollum?
Stay
No.
here.
Follow Goblin, sorry. The nature changed who I was for a moment there.
The moment this little goblin says "my precious," we should kill them.
No, friends are my precious.
What?
You, my friends. Follow Gollum. Follow Goblin.
Follow golem!
I can set it on fire if needs be.
Don't worry. So can I.
Follow Goblin.
Good, let's both do that if needs be then. If only needs be, because I kind of find it pretty cute.
Well, the goblin's disappeared, so I'm assuming he's gone this way.
No.
Follow Goblin.
Well, this is a dead end.
Friends.
Where the fuck did he go?
That's a good question. I know he must have gone the other way. Come on, this way.
Right.
Oh, there you are.
Friends.
Disappeared around the corner on us.
Silly Goblin.
What's down this way?
Yes, what's out over here?
Goblin, no. Empty room.
That's not
Is this
an empty
door
room.
open or closed?
They do have numbers for a reason. That is a door that can be opened.
I'm going to open the door.
All right.
Okay, can I just open the door?
You can if you can insight the mechanism with how would you open it.
Okay. Insight. This is not Uvu's strong point.
Hey, the blazing one.
You're right, it isn't your strong point.
The first one was a fucking crit fail.
No, I mean,
This one was a crit
literally
too.
as I'm already on the other side.
No.
Uvu just kind of bashes her head against the door.
Go around here.
You're even more confused about the doors. You wonder if you will ever be able to open them.
These
Fredo's
doors are just beyond me.
big
I'll go-
scary. Big
I'll go-
smash.
We are doing a special one slot because our normal campaign couldn't happen today because someone couldn't make it. So we're just kind of at the beginning of a new
Yes.
small adventure.
Goblin here.
Ah, there you are, Ooh, come on. Through we go.
Where do we go? This way?
We,
Oh,
we
shit.
should.
Smash
Oh,
should
there's
run.
two big things over here. Why did you tell us to follow you again?
You
Why were
came
we
into this
stupid
room.
enough to follow you?
You walked into this room.
You walked in here first.
You can bicker after you're not in their way.
Goblin's not happy. door locked?
Well, the room that you are in now is a lounge of some sort.
Yes.
You can see that there are little sofas, various tables, a bookcase. What looks like it might be some kind of dispenser of beverages.
I'm going to check the bookcase to see if there's a hidden switch.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Because there's 2 doors that are locked.
Roll investigation.
That's not my strong suit either.
You look through it. You see a few things. Druid's Health magazine. A book about bridges,
Help.
various landmarks, some types of novels, and it just kind of looks like, just a random assemblage of reading materials.
Ah! Useless. Who reads anymore?
Reading's good for soul, human. Yo, halfling. Oh,
What
look,
do you know? You're a goblin. You probably can't even read.
Oh, look, sane. The nature makes me read.
The nature makes me read.
Not
Pass
not
the
fun,
time when the nature calls.
not fun activity, but good activity nonetheless. I think I can try and open this door.
How do you resist eating the books? I've heard. Now I think about it, it might be a silly rumor, but I seem to remember hearing that goblins enjoy eating books.
Stupid rumor.
Oh, so it is.
Goblins no eat books. Goblins eat pigeon.
Ah, I see.
Goblins eat pigeon.
Or cat. Oh, tasty birdie there, though.
I think you'll find that Mr. Fluffles is quite insubstantial.
He looks very tasty.
The owl rolls its eyes.
Yum yum.
I'm going to stand back from this door here and just fire an eldritch blast at it. Because I'm tired of trying to open these doors the conventional way.
Okay.
Good idea.
You go.
Rooms around this area.
Okay, you cast Eldritch Blast at the door, right?
Yes.
Suddenly, the lighting turns red, and all the entrances to the room seal.
Well, that was probably my least intelligent decision I've made so far.
You hear a kind of buzzing, and slits, not really kind of ventilation shafts, I guess is what you would call them, begin to produce gas.
Oh no, gas!
That seems to be a problem.
You begin to choke on the gas. I need everyone to make me a death save.
A death save?
What do we roll?
A death save.
How do I roll a death save? Alright, okay.
You're all beginning to lose consciousness. Lucid manages to resist it.
Death save. Where the hell are the death saves?
They're beneath your HP, I believe.
Oh, I can just click on death save. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
dear.
You both fail.
Can Goblin cast Wind Wall?
You may cast Wind Wall.
Where is gas coming from?
There are vents on every wall. The longer wall has 2.
Can I create wind wall around a cube around us?
Can you put me up the terms of Wind Wall so I can verify?
Of course, God.
Of course, God.
You should start calling him the nature.
The
The
nature.
nature.
The nature needs to know.
Hold on. Trying to remember how to post it.
I think
Oh,
someone
wow.
just followed me, but I'm not sure because it never popped up for me.
There we
Oh.
go.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I heard the follow sound. So whoever followed, thank you.
Thanks, person, for following this.
Thank you, human.
Whoever you are, wherever you are.
Hey, it was JT.
A wall
I
of strong wind
apparently
rises from the
have
ground at the
alerts.
point you choose. You can make the wall up to 50 feet tall, 50 feet long, and 15 feet high, and 1 foot
I do
thick.
have an alert box. Why didn't it pop up?
Okay, Tom,
Yes.
define for me the wind
no,
wall. You
please
have
don't.
50 feet to make it.
Yeah, like that, as my friend has shown.
There you go. Okay. So he casts a wind wall around you, offering you momentary relief. Eventually, though, the gas will begin to overwhelm the air.
Right.
Come on,
So-
friends.
I've made a mistake, I will admit. However, these things can be fixed. I think. With more Eldritch Blast, maybe? Well, he seems a little worse for wear.
Okay.
Let's see. Vents are pumping gas in. Lights are flashing red. Door is still not open. Other
Jesus.
doors have closed.
I don't know why that alert sound is so loud, but thank you, Evil Kagato, for following. Really appreciate it.
Excellent, Evil Kagato. Also, the gods, it seems your overlay is showing stuff which it shouldn't. The characters are not from our little tree, our little quad people.
What?
I don't think Orifir is in this.
I don't see Orifir.
On your overlay.
Oh, I can't change that, Tom, because it's a static asset.
Oh, okay then. I see your problem.
Simon didn't send me just the panel. No, he sent me the panel with all the information keyed into it.
Also named Goblin, not Tom.
Right. Sorry, Goblin.
Thank you, nature.
How are we gonna get out of this?
Goblin thinking.
I don't know. It burns my lungs.
Oh.
Wait. What are all these
I-
D20s?
Nothing.
It always has me worried when. Oh no! Wait, that door was said to be closed.
They don't
You
come.
said
They don't always enter through doors. A panel in the
What?
wall slides open and a golem emerges.
Oh,
a panel
yes.
opens.
This is what I needed today.
Wait.
Gas.
There's a secret door there. We can use that to get out.
Yes, Eldritch Blast. And
no.
there's a secret door there.
Oh shit!
And a secret door there.
I wouldn't call it a secret door so much as it's probably likely that they are just part of the wall. I need everyone to roll initiative.
This is just designed to be painful for the players.
Oh, I lost my page. There it is. Well, there's a reason why I don't why in this type of encounter you don't make your own character.
Because it's going to die.
Okay, so we need to have a 20 off Empower.
Oh, so we do. Okay.
I think I think you won. Unless you also roll a nat 1.
I
Okay.
came close. I tried.
So,
he took your challenge.
and Paula, you have a turn. Then it's the golems, and then it's the rest of you.
Wait, I get to go. Wait, doesn't Goblin go first?
Goblin,
14.
Goblin, no, go first.
No, I'm
Goblin was
14.
6.
The one who got us into this mess is going first. Right, so we've got...
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Uwu's going first. I read that as a 4 instead of a 14.
How
I don't know
insulting.
why. Just trying to track too many things, I guess.
Let's see. What do I have available? I have Eldritch Blast, and all of my other spells are irrelevant because I have Eldritch Blast.
Now, remind me, is Wind Wall a concentration spell? It sounds like it'd be a concentration spell.
Well, hey.
I'm checking online now, just to make double sure.
It does not
It
say.
is an evocation, it's concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh, bollocks.
So,
Right.
you have about a minute before you begin to take damage from the gas again.
So I'm going to start by casting Mage Armor on myself.
Reasonable, reasonable. What does that buff your AC to?
I don't remember. Let me double check. Spells. Mage Armor. AC becomes 13 plus its Dex modifier. So... Get off the spell sheet. Go to the core area. Go. Wow.
You're barking at the
15.
golems?
It's 15.
15. Okay, so your AC becomes 15. Cool.
Okay, I think that's also an intimidate check.
Oh my god!
What?
I've got Fey presence!
Meaning?
Okay, so...
You can click on the title of it and it'll throw it into chat.
it... Will it? Oh yeah. Fey presence.
Your patron bestows upon you the ability to project a beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fae. I don't think I've ever heard that sentence ever put quite like that. The beguiling and fearsome presence of a fairy.
Hey, Fae, not just fairies.
As an action, well, I mean, fairy comes from the word fae.
This is true. Not just fairies, though. They can be scary fairies.
A 10-foot cube originating from you. Make a wisdom saving throw against your warlock spell save DC. The creature that fails their saving throws are charmed, frightened by you until the end of your next turn. Okay, so they need to make a wisdom saving throw, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, but only in a 10-foot cube. I'm not using it yet, but I've remembered about it because of Verified saying I think they need to make a intimidation check.
Hilarious. Okay, so they need to do a wisdom save.
From that, yeah.
Oh, I was saying that because Goblin was barking at them.
Well, one of them needs to make a wisdom save.
No. I'm not using it yet. I told you I'm not using it yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought you. Well, I thought you were using it.
No. I'm gonna use it when there's a more near here.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I wouldn't use that on just one, because I need to take a short rest to use it again.
That's true. That's very true.
Um,
Oh my
However-
giddy aunt. I just realized that these golems have poison breath.
have wind.
That's just native to these golems as well. To iron golems.
Nothing else I can do, because I've done cast mage armor. I guess I'm ending.
Okay, you end your turn. That makes it Dozak. Fucking Palma's turn. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to saying Dozak. Okay.
Indeed. Okay. Well, he's gonna say, "Well, I think it's a fight," and he's going to. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast at. This one or this one? This one. At this one, and Power is going to cast Witch Bolt, and I need to copy the.
Oh, I should probably actually give that thing
Description
HP,
for
huh?
you.
That might help me in tracking it, eh?
Fucking critical! Skadoosh!
Wow. That's actually impressive. Why can I
yeah.
not?
It's
I'm on the object and token layer. This is an object. Why can I? Okay, now I can edit it. It just wasn't letting me edit it for some reason. Okay. So you whoa. All right, and can you roll damage for it?
yes, I can.
You just click Witch Bolt.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And it automatically adds the critical. That's nice.
Yeah, so you do 22 damage.
So just point at that one, and just a blue beam shoots from his finger and smacks it right in the visor.
Did you ever identify the golem?
I remember getting a natural 20 on an insight against them.
Oh, right. Well, I should have mentioned, but I didn't because I hadn't actually thought about their HP. These things have about 210 HP.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
We don't have much of a choice. We've been locked in with them.
Well, I mean, you know, someone
I'm
decided to
going to
blast a
blame my
secured
dad.
door. And then I rolled a nat 20, which was I was going to decide, okay, how many of these am I going to throw at you? And then I rolled a nat 20. I was like, oh, so the maximum then.
Yes, you did. Let's see. Do I want to move or take a new?
This facility sure has a lot of resources to just be armed with iron golems everywhere.
Oh, that's a good point. This facility must belong to some very powerful organization.
You created this!
Yes, but I can't share with you things you don't know, can I?
Is it my turn yet?
I believe the powers.
No, we're not through dying.
I was thinking, sorry. And instead of moving, I'm going to use Ray of Frost on the
What?
one over there.
You can make two
Because
Okay, so this is one of our house rules, okay? Every turn you have is comprised of a movement, and an action, okay? And if you have a thing that is a bonus action, situationally, you can use it if you haven't used your full movement. But if you haven't moved, you're allowed to take that extra. You're allowed to take an extra action, basically.
So I've been stunting myself.
Yes. Sorry,
Fuck!
I forgot you've never played with us before, so you're not really aware of that particular house rule.
So anyway, that golem
Hey, I
over
see
there.
you measuring out how fast you can run away.
That door,
So does a 16
door's locked.
hit it?
all the doors
This
are
door's
sealed.
not locked. Oh no.
All
Is
of
it
the
six-
doors are locked.
Yeah,
Is 16 a hit?
that is what I was about to check, but I had to inform Lucid about why you got to do another attack. Oh wow, no, it does not hit.
Ah, that's a real shame because that would have reduced its speed by 10 feet.
Yeah, it's almost like directly confronting these things is not a good idea.
Well, we don't have that luxury, do we?
Because of that nat 20 you rolled, you suddenly remember, oh yeah, their natural AC is about 20.
You two should really make haste and try to find a way out. I'll see if I can distract them at least.
Well, the problem is you're currently confined to a wind wall, because outside of it is gas that will kill you.
Hold your breath. For fuck's sake.
Well, you can do that, but you'll start to take suffocation.
Not immediately.
Not immediately. But just remember, the more you move and do, the more oxygen you need, right? Also, you wouldn't be able to spell cast anything that requires a verbal component.
So, Eldritch Blast?
I believe it is now Tom's turn, though.
Okay. I don't know who this Tom is, but I'm assuming you're talking about Goblin.
Goblin is druidic for Tom.
I wish to. Wait, you saying that my name's Goblin and Druidic?
No. It's
Yes, that is exactly what he said.
it's
Goblin.
Tauhm.
Oh. Okay.
Holm, you see. That's canon now.
Tom's a real life goblin.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You should make a saving throw on that.
Alright, so Goblin, what are we doing?
Can I shoot door with lightning bolts?
You could
This
try.
door. I don't think the nature wants me to do that.
I'm not going to stop you.
Nature is being very passive aggressive right now.
I mean, you know, no one did anything like make an insight or an arcana check after things started kicking off, so I mean, you know.
I don't even know what to fucking check at this point. The room's filled with poison gas and all the doors are locked. We can't get close to them because wind wall. We also can't get close to them because golems.
Can I use produce flame, put my hand outside of the wind wall, and will that make the gas go kaboom?
Oh
Oh,
God!
you want to try to ignite the gas? Okay.
Yes! Do it!
Yes!
Do
I
it!
cast
Fucking
British
do it.
Flame!
Okay.
Blaze of glory time.
I need you.
Woohoo!
Oh gosh.
You just
Instead
stick.
I set
Well.
myself afire.
You throw the ball through the wind wall. It ignites the gas. And the explosion is so powerful that you've all actually perished. You've just been immolated by a goblin.
Oh no.
It's kind of a fun immolation for you because of the wind wall. You see the fire outside and then it starts to consume the wall around you, making a kind of fire tornado.
Well, life's been fun, hasn't
Wait.
it, friends?
Can I use Misty Step in the exact moment of the explosion
No.
to teleport?
Oh, I put you into the wrong room.
We're all dead. Okay.
Roll
where
roll
have we
for
gone?
me a wisdom check.
Whom?
Everyone.
Where have we gone? I don't know where we are.
I think I understand now.
Oh God, we're back here.
Roll a wisdom check, everyone.
Oh. Oh. I don't remember consenting to this. Kinky though.
You awake to find yourself strapped to a table with no real memory of how you got here.
Ugh.
And Powell is completely clueless about it.
Hence the third repeat of what she said the first time when she first woke up.
Owu only has the vaguest of recollections. Goblin
Do our resources reset? by the way?
Goblin has a sensation of being on fire.
We just hear from somewhere deep within the facility.
Yes, I should say.
screaming in terror.
I should say, all of your, it's the same as having, it's almost like having a long rest. All of your spell slots are reset.
Right.
So this is why it's designed to last for up to 3 weeks, because we're just going to be repeating the beginning over and over.
There actually is a progression. It's just you have to. There's a little bit of learning for the players as you go along. Because think of, and also there's the fun element of, do you actually remember any of the stuff you learned?
I communicate through the nature that I cannot hold a communication with my friends as I do not know where they are.
Is it safe to say that when U hears Apalma starting to cast Mage Hand, that she suddenly panics?
I mean, makes sense. I'm actually going to draw these boxes here so I know where your chairs are for future reference. Also, for your sakes, I'm going to tell you that the panel is here.
Oh, it's there.
I'm just at the sound of him casting Mage Hand. Levers! Golems! No!
Oh, hello there. Oh, What's your name? I'm a Palmer. Actually, I kind of wish it was sticky. That's lack of stickiness is kind of.
You don't remember that
disappointing.
much. You just
Well,
have.
I'm assuming I remember the stuff from the first remember, and now it's like confusing with the second vague remember.
You now have a a vague sense of deja vu.
I vaguely recall vaguely recalling this place.
Yes, it's like that when you realize you're in a dream in a dream.
It's Inception? Oh God, is this Inception? I'm gonna take that silence as a confirmation that this is Inception.
What's Inception?
It's a MOBA.
No, I'm asking that in character because you haven't said you're speaking out of character or anything.
Oh, funny.
I'm just like lying on this table talking to the sky.
Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not.
Well, I was going to. Oh. What the hell are those? Oh, those are intimidating. Well, you seem to know what's going on. I think I might know.
Vaguely remember this place. It's like it was a dream, or possibly a dream of a dream. You know, when you go to sleep and
Suddenly...
you wake up from a dream, and then you're like, wait, that was a really good dream. You go back to sleep, and you kind of think you remember the dream, but it's completely different.
Suddenly an owl appears next to a Palma.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Mr. Fluffles! Oh,
Right.
this is Mr. Fluffles.
Right.
Okay. He's a
Your friend, Mr. Fluffles, is an owl.
yes. I mean, you can see that he's an owl.
Well, I can see through him. That's for sure.
That's because he's a familiar.
Ah, indeed. I have one of those. Haven't been able to find him yet. Used to live in my pocket.
I love how you went just a little Irish with that. In my pocket.
What?
I had a pocket mouse.
I had a pocket mouse.
It was a wee bit of fun. Don't know where it gone now.
Oh, you'll have to show him to me when you find him.
Alright.
Sounds
I'll
adorable.
go from Irish to Scottish just by making it to where you can't understand what I'm saying. In a pocket, mate. Live in my pocket. There you go.
Anyway, you know how to get out of here?
No. Well,
You hear
I mean,
a
first
kind
step would probably be
of
getting off
all-
chairs.
all of a sudden you hear a kind of crackly message. Prisoners, I hope you enjoy your stays. Allow the guardians of this facility to care for you. In a sort of kind of weird, roboty magical kind of way. Like an unnatural kind of voice.
Guardians? Care
Wait.
for?
Wait,
What kind of caring for
Did it-
straps us to chairs?
wait, did it say prisoners? Are we prisoners?
I do believe it. We're the prisoners. Can you freely get up?
Dear. Do I look like I can freely get up?
Well, then I suppose we're prisoners. We should probably not be prisoners, though. I don't
Yes.
feel like being a prisoner. Do you feel like being a prisoner?
No, I do not. And she will misty step right there out of the binds. Right.
well,
Misty stepped out of the vines as well.
before you think you can get away that easily, I need to make a roll. What's your spell save DC?
Mine is 14.
You don't
Five.
manage it.
Oh, that usually works.
Where is it?
As you try and blink, you feel a magical force kind of restricting you, and you feel yourself being pulled between where you are and where you want to go, and ultimately you remain.
Right. So, since mine's also 14, I'm assuming I don't succeed.
No,
either.
you actually passed.
What? I'm gonna go over to.
Apparently, whoever was doing the spell work on your chair, they got distracted or something, and they didn't cross a line properly, and it just weakened the spell a little bit.
the one who strapped a palma in was the master, the one who did mine was the apprentice.
Oh, not fair. Whoever made this one apparently did it right. Can you
Phelan,
see how to get me out of
Phelan,
this?
you notice that Phelan is emphatically flapping and pointing its beak toward a panel on the side of the chair.
I'm gonna move over and check the panel.
By the way, I like how the familiar has a name, but Palmer's insisting on calling him Mr. Fluffles.
As you kind of press against the panel and it slides down, revealing a green button.
Have you found something?
You find this familiar.
It's a strange green button. I feel as though I've seen it before. I don't have a bad feeling about it. Should I press it?
Well, yes, try it. I don't see any better options. I mean, there's that panel over there, the red blinking switch.
Say no
looks
more.
appealing.
I just slap my hand down on the button and turn away.
You hear the bondages kind of click as they release and retract into the chair. And he is
Are you
free.
okay? Can I
Yes.
turn around? You're not gored up, are you?
What?
What?
No,
No, nothing.
I think I'm fine.
Excellent! Well then. I suppose we now try and get these doors open, yes?
Yes. How
Oh
do we do
god,
that?
what are those?
Oh, those? I have no idea.
I suppose those are the,
roll and
guardians
roll
the voice
a
was talking
roll an
about.
insight.
Can I use Arcana since they are golems?
That would tell you about how. That would be more if you're trying to figure out how to work one. You're just doing general knowledge.
Insight?
Well, okay.
So-
I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to do both. We'll compromise.
What's going on? We can roll insight or...
Jesus Christ.
Am I able to roll Arcana as well?
Sure. You're a
Oh,
magic-ish person.
Magic-ish. Insulting.
But I have no idea what they are, but I think they could be manipulated, maybe?
You think that they seem to not be
Oh, I forgot my insight.
living things. You think they're probably golems, maybe flesh golems. You're not really sure. Bit weird. They look shiny and chrome, but
Wow. What's the chance?
you think they're probably controlled by programming. Wow. 2 11s. Okay, so you're looking at them. You think they're probably golems. Just by the way, they don't really seem to be breathing. And they don't really look particularly rotted or decayed. And if you remember correctly, golems function through some type of programming mechanism. So they're not really necessarily intelligent things. Unfortunately, what that means is they can't be charmed.
These things are robots.
Constructs. Robots don't exist.
Well, kind of they do a little bit, but still. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
They can't.
Different
Basically,
terminology.
these things can't be put to sleep, and you
tell
can't
that to
charm
the
them.
Warforged.
The Warforged are different. They, in theory, have souls.
They have stolen souls.
Yes, these things don't. These things are soulless.
Oh, the poor things.
I mean, they are constructs.
We
I
should,
wonder
we
if I
should
put
play
my
some
soul into one of them, can I
smooth
control
jazz
it?
for him, see if it gives him a soul.
What?
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 You both spoke kind of at the same time, so I couldn't really hear either of you.
We both said something ridiculous, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do we want to go about this?
Well, there's got to be a way to open these doors.
Roll an insight.
I cast Eldritch Blast? No.
Oof. You don't.
I'm gonna
you don't,
check this door over
you
here.
have no recollection about how to open the door.
Yeah, Palmer just kind of looks at the door, peers at the bits and pieces, and just scratches at her head.
Oh, Wu remembers something about cyan and yellow.
We need to find some colors in the room.
Colours?
So there's mechanisms with the doors that are activated with yellow and cyan. Cyan? Cyan?
Cyan?
Cyan.
However you want to say it.
You're talking C-Y-A-N, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cyan.
Not Super Cyan.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Is it safe to say we see those colours on the panel?
Yes, you do locate a cyan button or a cyan switch and a yellow switch nearby, along with an orange switch.
Well, there's your cyan and yellow. What does the orange one do, I wonder? I'm really curious
Do I
about the red
remember
blinking
anything
one.
about the orange one?
You guys never tried it, so no, you can't remember something that never happened. All you remember, all that you could possibly remember, is that when you switched it, and this is meta, so is that when you switched it, there was a whir and a fizzle.
Right. Do I remember anything about what happened with the blinky switch? Because I know that the first time you said, I remembered I had a bad feeling about the blinky switch.
You still have a bad feeling about the
I
blinky
still have
switch.
a bad feeling about the blinky switch. Right.
Palmer is looking at that red blinky switch.
I wouldn't touch that.
I'll take your word for it.
Not entirely sure why, but I've got this gut feeling that if we were to flip that switch, bad things would happen. However,
Well, it's
the
always
orange switch is perfectly fine.
good.
Let's go
Well,
ahead and experiment with that one first.
Yes, let's.
Okay, what do you do?
Uh,
I just remembered I've had a pot of tea sitting next to me this whole time.
flip the orange switch and
You
the cyan switch.
okay? You flip them together. You hear a click, and then a whir, and the doors become opaque.
Wait, we can't
Oh.
see through the doors anymore.
Oh, that is neat.
I like it!
So
Now what
nice.
happens if we flip the yellow switch?
with the orange and cyan switch already engaged.
Yes. Yes? Wait.
Okay.
Apolba, should we flip the yellow switch too?
I don't know. I don't. You seem to remember things that I have no recollection of.
Well,
You
I've
seem
got
to-
no clue what's going to happen. I know that the yellow and the cyan switch had good things with them, and having the doors not being able to be seen through are nice, but that doesn't solve our issue of not being
Yeah,
able.
okay, so I wasn't really paying attention because I was updating the lighting layer. But you shouldn't be able to see through those doors now.
No, can't see.
Yeah, they're now opaque.
Actually, that might be a good thing, because now that these doors are opaque, those things that were through there, they can't see us anymore.
Well, yes, but then we can't see them either.
Yes. But unless they will react to not being able to see anything, then we can use that to our advantage.
Well,
It's
I
much
would
more of an
assume
advantage to
they'll
us
have
than them.
eyes. They can't just know where we are. That's insane.
Well, unless they can hear us talking. Speaking of which, we should talk a bit quieter.
No, that's true. You don't know anything about sound carrying through these doors.
So should we flip the yellow switch? Or should we not and stay here for a while? That's a problem.
Staying here is likely not going to do us any benefit, really.
Well, no, might as well be in the chairs.
Yes. Do you happen to remember which way out of this room is good, though?
Well,
Do you have a good feeling about any of these doors?
not particularly.
Rip.
I don't know if a nat 1 for the GM's role is good or bad.
It's a matter of perspective.
Well, considering he cursed when he did that, I assume it's bad for him, which means we
Good
don't
for
get
us.
murdered. I see what's going on here. This one shot is all about murdering the players over and over again.
Well, it's a bit more to it than that.
But that is
Sure.
what he designed it around. He's like, oh, Simon's gone? Cool, I can kill everyone.
Well, it's actually I can't say.
He's
There-
taking out his DM's rage.
There are
I've had sessions like this before, I know how they work.
You're
It's all
OP
the
in the
pent
main
up
ca-
frustration.
You're
The
overpowered
doily! This is revenge for the doily.
and being overpowered in the main campaign. I see it all. We see straight through you. We see straight through you. Anyway, yes. Let's flip the yellow one.
Do you mean you have, lead character syndrome?
Well, no, I don't want it.
As we all know, Rum is the lead character of an anime.
Fuck you. That character is not okay with being the main character.
the
Anyway,
power of the doily compels you.
Watch that thing turn out to be a very important artifact or some shit. Anyway, I wouldn't put it past you. Anyway, so do you remember do any of these doors give you a good gut feeling?
No, not
Actually-
that I'm
Actually, speaking of,
particularly aware of.
well-
do any of these doors give me a good gut feeling?
All of a sudden, you begin to hear the sound of distant explosions.
Oh god, that can't possibly be good.
No, maybe we should move.
Move? Move where?
And then all of a
Hmm.
sudden, there's a
Fair,
bright
small.
flash of light, and everyone needs to roll me a con save. Or a wisdom save, excuse me.
A wisdom save.
Oof. I don't remember consenting to this. Kinky.
Actually, you vaguely remember. You have the sense that this has happened before.
Wait.
Wait a minute. I think I've said that before. Is what you actually said.
That sounds very familiar.
What the hell's happened?
You have a strong sense of deja vu. And you say, an owl's about to appear. And, and Mr. Fluffins appears next to Palma.
I have a feeling you're right on cue, Mr. Fluffles. Okay, okay, I don't like this feeling that I've done all this before, so I'm gonna get out of these bindings and miss the step.
Okay. What's your spell save DC again? 14?
Yep.
You try to
gonna-
miss the step, and you feel yourself being pulled between two places, and suddenly you feel yourself thud back into the chair.
Oh, darn 'em.
I'm gonna
That,
try
And
that
you
feels,
have a feeling that you've been here before.
that feels very familiar.
I'm gonna Misty Step as well.
Why can't I get a familiar feeling on things that are pleasant?
Okay.
Yeah! Once again! I knew I could make it.
Well,
You-
help me
I'm
out.
gonna
then.
go over to the right side. I'm gonna slide the panel down. And I'm gonna
you
push
see
the
you
button.
see the owl what can only be described as face wing.
Don't look at us like that, Mr. Fluffles. If you can remember, please share.
It's not our fault we're stuck in this strange loop.
You press the button and you release him.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Right. So,
Oh, hey, there's a blinking red. Wait.
no, not the
Not
blinking
bad.
red one.
No,
Bad.
I know.
You
No,
don't
I.
you don't remember that it's bad. You remember asking about it being bad.
I seem to. We've done this before.
Right. So, we flip. Now, let's not hesitate. The orange and blue ones. Those were good. We flip those ones.
You flip the
Yeah?
you flip the cyan and orange ones, and the doors become opaque.
Right. Now, no hesitation. Do we flip the yellow one? Yes or no?
What? What?
Yellow one! Yes or no?
Well,
It's a matter of
If the
utmost
arm-
importance. Hurry.
I don't understand. Well, just do it. If you want to do it, just do it.
I'm gonna flip the yellow switch.
Hardly
You
going to stop
flip the yellow switch. You hear a whir and a fizzle.
Shit!
you. What?
Well,
Was that
apparently
supposed to
that
happen?
And you hear the doors emit a kind of boom boom.
What does that mean? I wonder.
I've got. That's news to me.
What if you tried without the cyan, or maybe without the orange? I don't know. This all seems familiar and it's confusing me.
I'm gonna try flipping the cyan switch up.
When you flip the cyan switch up, all the other switches, the orange and the yellow, flip back as well, and the doors go from being opaque to being transparent again.
Well, shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
What if I try flipping the orange and the yellow switch down now that they're reset?
You switch them down, you hear the sound of two things whirring, and then and nothing happens.
Well then.
Well, the cyan one seems to be important.
What if I stop experimenting and go with the good gut feeling I had earlier? I'm gonna flip the orange switch up and flip the cyan switch down.
You want to flip the orange switch up. Well, I mean, it has one of two positions. It's a toggle switch, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the orange off and turn the cyan on. So the cyan and yellow are active.
When the cyan and yellow are both active, the doors click and they begin to slide open.
Well,
that thing's
we're
wet.
out of here. I'm gonna move back over to Apalma.
Oh, yes, let's just get out of here. Do we want to just leave this open?
Perhaps it's not the best idea, no.
Well, you go ahead through the door first. I'll flick the switch remotely and step through.
Very well, don't take too long.
Yeah, and...
Oh, there's a bad thing over here.
There's a bad thing there.
There's a bad thing here.
Retreat, maybe?
It's a tad bit of a problem, isn't it?
Does it see you?
Not sure.
It doesn't seem to be responding to you. Cast Donkey Punch. What?
Well, let's try going past it really quick.
Oh my goodness, did you guys set off something I didn't know about?
I cast Eldritch Blast at the door again, didn't you know? What should we do?
Okay, so... Suddenly, you hear, the lighting goes red, and you hear sirens, some kind of siren sound,
Wait,
going
why?
off.
What happened? What
Well,
happened?
Do
Who did
remember,
what?
you two aren't the only ones here. And
Fuck!
suddenly the
God damn
hallways
it! Tom! You dick!
the hallways begin filling with poison gas.
Oh no!
Always.
Oh no!
Wait. Does the room that Apalma's in, does it fill with gas?
Yes, the entire facility is filling with gas.
Shit! Does the tiny hallway that I'm in fill with gas?
Yes, unfortunately.
Wait, I think I know something that'll work, that'll do something. And the power will cast fireballs. Fireballs. Although, it's worth noting, this is done much earlier, so maybe the explosion won't be so bad. Maybe we'll survive it this time. But she doesn't know that.
Well, as you move to create the fireball. Oh, the gas immediately catches. Well, that's fun.
Uh-oh!
So you go to, as you're forming the fireball, it literally starts igniting the gas around you, and you're basically on fire immediately, and Apalma can just about see it going into the vent, and Goblin can hear the distant sound of impending immolation, and suddenly you wake up and you're in a medical facility.
I shouldn't have touched that button.
I need everyone to roll a wisdom save.
I don't remember
Apalma
consenting
remembers with Apalma remembers the sensation of being on fire.
Now I remember nothing.
Ah! What? Oof.
Awu doesn't quite remember anything, and oh wow. Yeah, Goblin just about remembers everything.
Oh! Whew. Why do I get the feeling I did something very bad?
And all of a sudden you hear Awu just go owl, and and Mr. Fluffins appears.
Hi, Mr. Fluffles. This seems familiar.
I just start going through the motions. I'm like speaking out loud. Ow.
Palmer will cast Mage Hand and smash the green button on his one.
All right.
On her table.
The
and then through Mr. Fluffle's eyes, will smash the one on hers as well.
Well,
Just like
I
a
suppose
Mage
that's
Hand
better than you
punch.
Misty stepping back into your chair again.
I did. How do you know I can? This seems very familiar. I remember fire. Ooh, I feel like I was
What
on
fire?
Just about wow. Just wow.
There was fire.
Yeah, Big Red, just wow is a good description of this. Also, hello.
Where'd the fire come from?
I don't know. Think I was in the middle of it. I got set on fire. I think it felt like it.
Something
God, sit
about
on
something gas.
Something about
Gas?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Wait, can I see
investigate the
vents?
walls.
Yes, you can see vents in the walls.
Can
Gonna go
I
over to the
remove
over
the vent?
them.
Can you what?
Remove the vent.
If you'd like. You can try. I'm gonna need you to
try and remove the vent.
by brute force.
With Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Why did I get the
Because
bad...
what's the worst that can happen at this point? Another reset?
Wait, ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Roll Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Wait, I think that's a bad idea. I seem to remember something about that.
Something about what? Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
What do you expect me to do? I'm a warlock. You telling me I can't use my only spell?
I thought you knew more than that. More than just one spell.
He's taking a dig at warlocks. Oh fuck. You you Eldritch Blast the vent grate, and it basically incinerates, and small pieces of it fly everywhere.
Right, what can I
Ooh,
see?
careful.
And suddenly, the lights go red in the room. The blinking light stops blinking and goes straight red, and the doors begin to open.
Well, that's a fucking problem.
Roll
Yes,
initiative.
it is.
Question, real quick, can I see, like, a dispenser for the poison?
You can.
Ooh, red lights.
You
Can
can.
I-
You cannot.
Is it... Oh, I can't. Is it in the vent? Like, deep into the vent? Or is this like a ventilation shaft?
It's a ventilation shaft.
I'm going to go into it, because I'm tiny.
It's it's a 1 foot. It's a 1 foot by 6 foot vent. I don't think you're that small.
No. Probably.
1 foot by 6.
1 foot by 6 inch. Excuse me.
Oh, by 6 inch. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
basically
was
it's
hoping to find
it's
the
basically
canister.
1 foot wide and 6 inches high.
I was hoping to find the canister of poison. Because that could probably kill a golem. If we blow it up next to him.
You, we blow it up next to him. Oh, I see where you're going, but no, they're not kept here.
That's unfortunate.
Yes,
I would have
it
hoped
is.
that they were kept a little bit closer, so considering how fast the fucking poison gets to us.
Well, the thing of it is,
The poison instantly comes out.
you got
Oh, yeah?
you
Okay.
got
Where's the
lucky
poison?
that you got lucky that I
Offside.
rolled so low, because if it had been higher, you would have triggered the gas.
Right. So the doors are opening. The red switch that was blinking is not blinking anymore. What if we flip the red switch that's blinking back to not blinking? But the one that's not blinking back to blinking. Can we switch it? No, because it hasn't been switched in the first place.
No, it stopped blinking because you've now triggered a response system.
Awesome. Hope you're having fun, Tom, because we are.
Goblin has
Goblins are waiting.
Goblin has apparently made his way around.
We're waiting. Goblin sees blinking red light.
Time to run.
Eldritch Blast? We can solve one problem that was caused with an Eldritch Blast with more Eldritch Blast, yeah?
I
I
mean,
don't think it works like that.
that's up to you to try, I guess.
Well, I mean, either we die or we die, so might as well try.
No, if you want to do anything, blow up that bloody panel. I have so many mixed feelings about that thing. Seriously, it's confusing.
I got 5 for my initiative roll.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But it's so 10. Okay. A Palma Goblin. Goblin.
Yes.
Initiative.
Oh, sorry. Goblin roll. Goblin 13.
Okay, so the initiative is a Palma, Goblin, Golems, and then Uo.
I sure would love to not die this time.
Nature is
I'm
door
out.
opens.
Oh, hello! Just kind of skips over the goblin.
Hello, friends.
What? What?
He just
Where the fuck did you go?
he just dashed past. You saw him run across the room over here and straight out the fucking door.
Come on, run!
Run? Run?
Yes, run!
I guess
Run,
I'm
you.
running. How far can I run?
You can
I can run there.
you can run twice in a turn.
So I can run
So
here.
so 2 movements. Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Goblin.
You look very familiar. We can talk about that later.
I froze. I froze. Why am I froze? I can't do anything. Oh.
It's probably just.
Oh, I just can't move the token through a wall. I have to actually cart it around the corner.
Yes,
oh
you
yeah,
do.
yeah. Because it's because of the lighting. It restricts you to the parts that are actually capable of being lit.
My token's now on the. There we. Thank you.
How close are you?
There's another big baddie here.
You're now
Okay, keep running.
You're too far away to do Mage Hand.
You need to be where Goblin is to cast your Mage Hand.
I need line of sight to cast Mage Hand as well, I think.
Well, you have Phelan, don't you?
Oh wait. Where's
Oh
Phelan?
yeah, fuck! You can cast through Phelan. You can use Mr. Fluffins to see and cast the spell. That's
oh wait,
amazing.
I can do a thing. Mage Hand, flip all the switches.
Flip all the switches.
You flip the switches back, and the one golem that's in the door gets crushed into it.
Well,
One-
not the most elegant solution, but a
Oh.
solution nonetheless. I
Because-
personally would have gone with
I have found a way. We have a way to kill these things. These
crush
doors.
them with doors.
So you've crushed that one. One is now in the room, and another is still here. So I guess he's going to follow you around the other way.
Alright,
We still have this one in the room with us, by the way.
I know.
Yes,
that one's not
this one-
actually activated at the moment.
this one doesn't seem to care, so let's leave it well alone.
Not activated. Well, which way should we go then?
Well, I have some feelings about this way.
Towards this corridor here.
Yes, I seem to remember something about it. It goes somewhere. Also, Mr. Fluffins, come on. Don't lag behind now.
The audience wouldn't be very happy with you if you lagged behind.
Yes, you're important.
Well, that thing is still trying to follow you, so you're still technically in combat order.
Alright, by the way, what's Goblin doing? Because
Yeah, Goblin, what are you doing on your turn?
us two just kind of ran past and kind of barely acknowledged you.
Thank you, friends. So lovely. Goblin, move there. Oh, no, sorry. Goblin can't move there. Goblin, move there. And then... Goblin... Goblin, go... There. Goblin safe.
Okay,
Bye,
Goblin has
Goblin.
run to there.
Wait, what is down that way?
You don't know.
There is a town. But I bet it just has more golems.
They seem to just be everywhere. What even is this place?
You just see random bits of artificing equipment as far as you can tell. Machines, small bits and bobs. Seems like a very strange place, doesn't it? There are pipes overhead carrying who knows what.
Just going to examine this one while it's inactive.
I would like to remind you are in combat. So you've just done all of your...
We don't know that, okay? We think we've outrun it.
Okay, well, now it's your turn again, I guess.
Well, yes, I'm going to inspect this this inactive golem, and partially a panel wants to know if there's a way to disable these things easier than outright destroying them. Because that would be lovely.
Well, would you like to do an Arcana investigate?
I would.
It will take you at least 3 rounds, depending on your rolls, to thoroughly investigate this thing. Right, you pass the first roll. Are you going to do anything, Awoo? Oh no, not Awoo, Goblin.
There's got to be a way to disable these things.
I was gonna say I've got the lowest initiative roll.
I'm just asking, are you going to do anything?
Oh, am I going to think? Yeah.
You are still technically in combat order, whether you realize you're in combat or not.
Yeah, I know that. But doesn't Goblin go before me? Or no, Goblin goes, then Apoma goes, and then me.
Oh, right, you go last. Okay, yeah, Goblin. Sorry, I keep getting you and Goblin mixed up. Goblin,
Hello, yes?
what are you doing this turn?
Goblin, run.
You're just gonna leave everybody behind? Okay.
Goblin, run.
Okay.
Bad.
And...
Bye, Goblin.
Goblin, go there. Goblin, wait.
Okay. Oop. You hear this secured door here begin to click.
What's that noise? Oh, we have a problem.
Now it's Uwo's turn.
A problem? What do you mean a problem?
There's another one coming. Through that door right there.
Well, that's probably an issue. Will you stop tinkering with your toys over there? We need to go.
You're right, but we need to know how to disable these things because they seem to be everywhere.
Yes, and what if that one gets enabled while you're tinkering with it?
Well, I'm going to stop in a moment. I'm going to stop now because, well, there's one that is active that's coming for us. Would you kindly just run? I'll be right behind you.
Yes, I will kindly run, actually. Goodbye. Just gonna take off this way. And... see, that's another secured door, yeah?
Yep, that's a secure door.
And there's no way of opening that without a switch or a lever or something like that, I'm assuming.
That you're aware of, no.
Right. So I'll just, let's see, I've
You won't be
moved.
safe for long, foul creature. Jesus Christ. I always enjoy having Big Red in the comments.
I've moved 50 so far.
Oh yeah, you don't have any action left in you.
Yeah, I've got like 10 feet of move left. So I guess I'll just go there and say that's good enough. I mean, I'm a fair bit down the hall. If the creature decides to follow me, I can always just fire Eldritch Blast down. It's a straight shot, nowhere for it to go.
That brings us back to Empower.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Run?
go ahead and move over here. And I'm going to tell Bitter Pupples, just go over there, hide behind that big inactive one, and I'll be firing off some magic for you as soon as that door opens.
Okay.
I'm readying
Goblin?
a
Readying a spell, I take it?
a ray of frost. As soon as there's a clear shot on this guy, going to pew it with
Okay.
ice.
Goblin?
Pew pew.
Yes, Goblin. Goblin run.
Okay.
Goblin running. Goblin run there.
Well, you can't.
Oh no.
You see, that inn isn't there for nothing.
Oh, what's the N mean?
The inn causes the door back here to become locked when you pass through it the way you have.
Oh, okay. And wait, Goblin waits there then.
Okay. Goblin wait there. That makes it, no. Is it Apalma's turn? No, Apalma took her turn first, didn't she? What the fuck's
Yes,
the initiative
Goblin.
order?
It's Palmer, and then it's Goblin, then it's Uwu, and then it's the Golems, I think.
No, the golems go before Uwu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So the goblin walks in through here, and you see it go behind the other golem, and it raises its staff to the back of its neck, or its axe rather. Are you just going to let it proceed, or are you going to do any spell?
Well, I did ready for as soon as I had a clear shot to spell at it, so...
Oh, well, you should have a clear shot now.
Pew!
Phelan goes to cast the Ray of Frost, but it hits a shiny spot on the inactive golem, and it flings the magic back at Phelan, and Phelan gets hit with the blast instead.
Oh, bugger.
Roll
Wait,
damage.
can Phelan even get hit if he's insubstantial?
By magic, yes.
3 damage.
I mean, it
Ice
has
damage, cold damage.
fucking hit points. Of course it can be damaged.
I don't see that.
Oh, sorry. I forget that it's keyed to the audience, not you. It has 17 hit points, though. Well, 14 now.
I think you can add me as an owner of the token. I think you can add multiple owners.
I don't think you can. I think because it's not keyed to you as a player, it's keyed to the player's sheet. But I think I can add you as a controller of that sheet. If I can find this sheet. I totally didn't neglect to create your character's actual thing.
No, of course you've been. That's something that's not a. That's something someone who's unprepared would do.
You should. Well, I mean, I did randomly generate all of your sheets and didn't really look at them. There you go. You should be able to control it now.
Okay, yeah, I can.
Sweet.
You don't
Anyway,
you don't need to fluff with that anymore. Then.
Goblin will be big missed. Yes, Simon, he definitely will. As its staff reaches the back of that thing, you see through Phelan that its staff glows, and you see the eyes of the other golem glow as it receives new instructions. And it joins the combat.
Lovely.
Oh, ooh! I learned a thing.
You learned a thing, really? Congratulations.
Yes, they seem to be able to reprogram each other with the the hilt of their weapon. That's very interesting.
Yes,
Potentially, and
what does it
potentially,
cost?
and potentially a weak point.
Yes,
But
because
since-
of your very good roll, you do believe that there's something
Wait.
of interest about their necks.
We could get one of their weapons and then reprogram them to fight for us?
And we can kill them with those doors. So we could. This
We
is
could
very interesting.
program them to all stand in the doorways, and we slam the doors on their faces!
No. Well,
No?
maybe.
Shit. I thought I was on a roll.
I think you kind of are, but we might be able to instead, if we can figure out how the programming is delivered, to make them see us as allies.
Them see us as allies.
So if there's any other dangers in here, they'll fight for us.
You would have to know a whole lot about their programming for that to work.
Yes, I would, and I have a feeling we have the time.
We are kind of trapped here.
Right. Well,
Yes, we.
it is Uo's turn in the combat order. Or the initiative order, I guess you would say. It's not technically combat at the moment, is it?
I am going to, I guess, continue down the hall, because this is a really tiny hallway and I'd rather not get bottled up in here.
Reasonable, reasonable.
Let's see how far I can move. Third. So I can either move there. Go there. There we go.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn, because that was full movement.
It was indeed.
But at least now I'm not limited to one hallway.
True, true.
I have doors, which are my greatest weapon right now.
Alright, Palma, I believe that makes it your turn again.
Indeed. Okay, Mr. Fluffles, let's get the hell out of here. And I believe Mr. Fluffles would very much enjoy getting the ever-loving F out of there.
Most likely.
For a moment there, I thought you called it McFluffles.
McFluffles.
No, Mr. Fluffles, you. That's just.
Right,
just
right. I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
rude.
Its fly speed is 60, by the way.
Oh, so it can move twice that far. Okay, so.
Yes.
Guessing this way. Mr. Fluffles joins you.
Mr. Fluffles joins me.
Yep, just comes fluttering up behind you.
It's a tiny creature, so it can actually occupy the same space as you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't see him. Is he a ghost?
Okay, so
What have you done to McFluffles?
What have you done to McFluffles?
okay, I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I think.
Cool. All we have here are bad ideas. Fine.
Right. Apalma is going to attempt. This is probably a very bad idea. She's going to attempt to cast Chromatic Orb, choose the acid element, and try to corrode and/or fuse that other one's weapon into the neck of the other.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. So just a big old ball of acid just goes straight past them. Oh, bugger. Run!
Run it is. Okay, that brings us to Goblin's turn. Goblin.
Yeah, sorry. What does nature want me to do?
Well, it is your turn.
Goblin's gonna sit here
He's not
and
going to...
prepare.
Okay, sit there and prepare. Okay, cool. That brings us to the Golem's turn.
Oh, bugger.
I actually moved it one too far, don't worry.
Oh, bugger me sideways. Somehow it's even worse when they move slower.
I forgot that they're not doing an action, so they can move again. And that'll be it for their turn. Uwu.
I've got 2 different doors that I can go through. Let's go up here. Shit! I didn't see that there. Oh, let's go. Oh, hi! Hello! How are you doing, Goblin? There's a bad thing in this room.
Goblin.
I'd recommend not going that. Oh, there's a bad thing chasing you as well.
Goblin here.
So, we're in a bit of a predicament.
Indeed he.
You know how you're being followed?
Yes, Goblin knows.
You're about to run into something that's probably going to follow me.
Well, Goblin fine with this. Goblin was waiting for evil thing to come close. Now you're here, not so fun.
Well, the feeling is mutual, I can assure you.
Oh, well, you've moved more than 30 feet, so...
Yes, I'm more than aware, because I was hoping that this was going to be an area I could run away to. Not an area that Tom was set up in waiting to fight. Okay, that's, I guess, the end of my turn. Lovely.
Alrighty. That makes it Palma's turn.
Yep, well, first things first, Mr. Puffles is going to go find out where the heck you went. Okay, you're over here with Goblin. Oh, and there's another one coming down that corridor. Okay.
Yes, it's a big old golem fest, you know.
This fellow up here? Is he active?
His eyes aren't glowing like the others, so you presume not. Seems he is still in sentry mode.
Just gonna.
Hey,
peek around
doggy,
the
how's it going?
corners. Miss Fluffers just gonna go up there and peer around the corners, keeping well away from the sentry. Okay, meanwhile, Palma herself. Oh, oy, oy, oy.
Oh, right, of course. The audience can't see you because their sight is through Phelan.
Yes.
He's up
You
there.
could give ownership of every player token to the audience.
Oh, that's an interesting concept.
Then they should be able to see everyone.
If only you'd had that. If only you or I had had that thought previously.
Yeah. But yes, Palmer dashes up the corridor.
Sorry, I'm just making that change now. We're learning here. This is a learning stream. Okay, so now, if I do, where are you? Because you're here. I move it there. What does the audience see now? Okay, they can kind of see you guys, but not really. There we go. Now you can see all the players. Okay, so, Apalma just did his turn. That brings us to the thingies.
Goblin's next, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Fuck, I keep forgetting that Goblin isn't before you. Goblin? For some reason, I keep wanting Goblin to be yours. I did see the email. When I'm not in the middle of the stream, I will go through and activate it. But thank you for letting me know, Doggy.
Yes.
For anyone who isn't aware, I am joining Doggy and Penguin in their Movember efforts.
Oh, joys.
Movember.
Yeah.
Yeah, mustache November. You don't shave.
Oh, no shave November.
Yeah.
You people shave.
What?
Okay, so
It's
Goblin,
very laggy.
is it?
Oh wait, no. There we go.
What
Goblin
shaving?
prepares attack.
Goblin prepares attack. Okay.
And that's all.
Alright. So, this guy moves to here to his W. And you see him take his axe and he inserts it into the wall and turns it. And you see it you see a kind of red energy go through the handle and into the wall.
This guy is so OP. These goblins.
And you kind of see this red energy moving through the wall. And as it clicks open, a guard golem moves out from there. One moves out from here. And this one over here also activates.
Wait, what? They're right on top of us now?
Those letters aren't on the floor for no reason.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So that constitutes its action. And that one moves to there. Yeah, in case it wasn't clear to everybody, this map is very heavy on various mechanisms.
You don't say.
I mean, you know, you could have possibly done something to block that door, or, you know, but maybe you'll remember next time.
Maybe.
Maybe we just won't have that triggered next time.
So, that, I believe, is the turn of the golems. Which makes it Awoo's turn.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a golem here now. And there's a golem there now, and that golem's now active. Do I don't remember. Oh, that's right. I didn't get my memory from...
Can you make a... hold on real quick. Palma, can you make a perception check for Phelan?
Oh, for Phelan, where's his character sheet, if he has one?
You're able to control him, so he is under decommissioned.
Why? That is very mean.
Because decommissioned stuff means it belongs to players who aren't currently active.
I don't even see that folder.
You should, because you have Phelan in it. Tell you what, I'm going to move Phelan down to where you are. It should be immediately below you now. Oh, I see why. It's not in your journal. There you go.
Oh, okay, I just found the decommissioned folder. You hid it very nicely. Okay, Phelan...
Phelan's no longer decommissioned. He's now directly below a Palma. Wow. Yeah, Phelan didn't notice anything.
Okay.
I did get your message, Tom. Don't worry. You go take care of her, and I will deal with Goblin until then. Okay, so unless Simon wants to hop on and play Goblin, I believe it was Iwu's turn.
Yeah, about... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think it's time for another wipe almost. we have foobarred this escape attempt.
Well, I mean, how are you supposed to know that that W is a place for them to transfer programming? You've never gotten that far before.
I am... going to... here. And then...
If you leave his zone of control, then you're taking an attack of opportunity.
Huh? I don't care, fuck him.
Okay.
Let him hit me. I'm going this way. I found stairs. Stairs are good. how that hit.
I don't think they get
That
both attacks. on
Two me?
reaction, though.
Two? I'm dead.
Of just the one.
Well, I've only got 38 hit points. At level 5 somehow.
Okay, well, because you're a warlock, you're basically made out of paper. I don't know. I feel like it's I don't want you to die yet, so I'm gonna let you only take the one attack.
Ugh.
So you take 23 damage.
So do you want to still run by that second one up there?
I'm dead no matter how I turn it, so I might as well. Misty Step! I've got Misty Step! Because I didn't waste it this time to get out of the chair. I still have it.
Well, you know that can take you anywhere in a 30-foot radius that you know or can see, right?
Yes, I know.
But you're just gonna go to there?
That's 20 feet away.
Oh, I see. You want to teleport to the stairs. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Poof.
You Misty Step to the stairs. They lead you. From what you can see, they lead up to another level.
Okay.
That makes it a Palma's turn.
I think I'm going to take out a page out of your book and I'm going to go ahead and run over. I don't have the movement to Misty Step from here, I don't think.
I don't believe you do, no.
Nope, just too far.
Also, you can't Misty Step to a place you don't see, so... I guess...
Galen sees it.
Ah, yes, you found the loophole. The fucking owl familiar loophole.
Sorry for going a bit manic there.
It's fine. You found a way around a very stacked system. What can I say? You deserve a little bit of hysterical joy.
I'm going to... You know, I'm just going to hold... I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to stop here. Actually, no, I'm going to continue. I'm going to move up to here, that's it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just currently looking through Goblin's abilities, since I have to play Goblin.
Oh yeah, and Phelan's coming fucking with.
Oh, he has Nimble Escape. He can just fucking dodge around it. Oh. Okay. So he's going to Nimble Escape around this golem and just fucking book it. I need to actually measure how far he can go, can I? He is going to do... Yeah. He can make it to there, or... It's not fun for him, but... Because I have a feeling he's also made of paper. He's going to run to here and try and make it to that stairwell next time. And then I believe it is the turn of the golems?
If only you had a turn order list.
I need you to make a stealth roll. Or a stealth, yeah, a stealth check. See if it notices you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how horribly this will go.
That's because that against its perception is going to determine. Fuck, what skill is perception? Wisdom, in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because these NPC blocks don't have things like that.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
tie.
Nice.
Shall we roll off it?
Roll off it is. Can you beat a 12? Nope. It notices you.
Yeah, I kind of anticipated that anyway.
It's alright, your next turn, you're gonna Misty Step, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It well, yeah, because it had to expend both movements to get to you, so it won't be able to get to you. This one's gonna march up to him. That one's gonna march there. That one's gonna march to there. Gosh, these things are so fucking slow. And that brings us to Awoo's turn. I take it you're gonna go up the ladder?
Wait, this is a ladder?
Oh, not ladder, stairway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Alright, sorry, I gotta see where to put you on this next layer.
Ooh, we're getting somewhere.
Funny how the smash everything and run strategy is actually working better than anything else.
So,
Better than
Lucid,
our let's
I have
make-
no way to show you going upstairs. But I have copied your token up there, and then when I move the page over, you'll go upstairs with everyone else.
Do what?
I've copied your token over. When we move to that level, you'll go with everyone else.
Right.
I can't show you a page where everyone isn't, if that makes sense. I guess I can. I'll show it to you briefly, and then we'll go back. So if I move players to here, oh god, where are you?
I'm in the void. I'm in the void. Help!
Yep, you are there,
Excellent.
and that's what you see. You are in a hallway.
Okay. Fancy.
Now,
Nice hallway.
Move back to
And I-
here.
For hallway design.
Okay. Back to the action down here. And you're no longer there. But I'm going
Right.
to leave you there just until. So that you are just staring at a black screen. And that brings us back around to a Paladin's turn.
Oh, lovely. Well, Phelan, obviously, is Mr. Fuffles, I'm sorry, I need to get that right, is going to follow, Ooh up, and I'm going to Misty Step, basically the maximal distance to get up into the next floor directly, if that's close enough, above me.
Sure.
Yeah, and just going to blow the that golem in front of me a little bit
You're
of
gonna blow
cheeky
the
kiss,
golem?
and I'm gonna blow it a kiss, and I'll give it a wink and disappear. Just gone.
Okay.
Just like a catch this, bitch.
Gosh, finding you guys on this layer.
All right, note to self: run away. Works.
And so again, I've got to move that, go to there, go to here, and you see a hallway. Congratulations.
So, I've got no way to heal myself. I have no healing potions on my character.
You're all right. It looks like you took a nasty gash from one of them.
Yeah,
Wait,
All
who's
right,
got
but
one?
it could
doggy.
definitely be better.
Do have a safe trip over to the old PO box.
Where's Goblin?
Goblin is just going to run through here and take 2 attacks of opportunity.
So you're just gonna kill off Goblin because Tom's not here.
Yes.
Well, there's really nothing else for him to do, though. He's in a room surrounded by golems, and
That is true. We kind of abandoned.
He's not Circle of the Moon, is he?
He can. Oh, actually, he'll only take 1 opportunity because he can nimble escape. So he'll take 1 attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he can take that. Unless it crits him and kills him.
Yeah, if it crits, he dead. But and where's his character sheet? Oh, I don't have it open because why would I do something sensible like that? Ooh, yeah, that manages to hit. Oh, 21 fucking damage, shit.
Wait, slam. Is it supposed to be a slam? Because they seem to have those huge axes.
Those are attacks that they have.
Okay.
Think of it more as like as trying to smash than trying to hit him with a weapon.
They're too stupid to use the cutting edge of the axe.
They turn it backwards.
It's more like an area of effect thing, right? Because you have something running past you. It's easier to just smash the whole area than to try and hit a moving target.
I think it's just a lot more funny that whoever programmed them couldn't figure out how to get them to swing with the cutting edge forward.
Oh, you're just imagining that they take their axe like a fucking spade and just smash.
Yes, because whoever did it was like, I can't figure out how to get them to turn it 90 degrees, actually hit something properly. Fuck it, this works well enough. This is good enough for government work.
Oh dear.
We don't need them to be efficient. We just need them to do their jobs.
And Goblin joins you up the stairs.
Oh, Goblin. Okay, good. I was worried I'd have to go back for you.
I wasn't going back for you.
I was just saying that to be nice, but I don't think it matters. We seem to keep returning if we do get if something bad happens anyway. So
exactly, and given the situation, honestly, I don't think anyone would expect us to go back.
Okay, so you guys are a little bit injured, but you are still alive.
Somehow, miraculously.
How to axe, indeed.
Mr. Fluffles is looking a bit.
Axe.exe has stopped unexpectedly.
Mr. Fluffles has a coating of frost and looks very grumpy about it. I know, Mr. Fluffles. I'm sorry. Did my best.
Alright, so you're no longer in combat initiative.
Oh, good. I was worried they'd start chasing us up the stairs.
Well, as it turns out, the stairs are actually just a little bit too narrow for them to get a good footing on. Their feet are just too fucking big.
Wait,
Can
so
we
if we look...
please rest here?
What?
Yes, yes, we can catch our breath, but question, does that mean when I look back down the stairs, we can see them kind of like trying to go up the stairs, slipping and falling down, then getting up and trying again?
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm going to stand at the top of the stairs and cantrip them all to death.
Is that a wise use of time?
If we're taking a rest anyway, yes, because I don't really need to rest right now.
Okay. So, I take it we're going to do a short rest?
that's good enough for you to get all your spells back.
Yeah. I've only used the Misty Step spell slot, but that came in way handier than I ever thought it would.
Well, it's more the thing of getting an opportunity to use hit dice.
Yeah, I could also use some hit dice as well. So I'm below half health.
Okay, you can spend one more hit die at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to the character's level. So.
I think can Phelan spend hit die? I don't know if he can.
I don't think he can because he's a summoned familiar. He just goes about damage until he dies, and then you resummon him.
So how many hit dice am I able to roll for a short rest? 1?
It's an hour or more for the rest, and you can roll a number of hit dice equal to your level, your character level.
Right.
I have an important little thing to note.
You don't have to roll them all at once, though.
Hearing and sight perception,
Mm-hmm.
Phelan has advantage on those.
Ah, well, that is a good thing to know.
He's got true sight, and he doesn't provoke when he flies past an enemy.
Right, because he doesn't actually exist.
Well, no, he actually has a special ability that means he doesn't.
Well, it's basically because he doesn't exist.
That's rude. But yeah, the main point is true sight. He's gonna see a lot of shit.
9 is enough for you?
9 is enough.
Okay. Goblin.
That brings me up to 24.
Whose name is actually Prevaildru.
Yep, but we all know her.
I see why he goes by Goblin. He has hit die as well.
Oh, by the way, my friends call me Pal. You might find that easier to say.
Friends call you Pow.
Yeah, like Pal's in Pow, you just punch them.
So that brings him to 21.
Right. I'll stick to a Palmer.
Probably one more. Oh, fuck.
Perhaps if we make it out of here, I'll call you Pow.
Okay, well, probably one more because... Wow! RNGesus does not like him. That was, what, 3 hit die? Yeah. So that leaves him 2 hit die. Yeah. I don't know why I'm saving it for an emergency, but you never know.
Also, throughout this, it's like an hour of resting, isn't it?
It is.
Power's just going to be sat at the top of the stairs, just idly going, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh at the things down the bottom. Fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and especially fuck you.
Sadly, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, well, I've got an hour of... do you want me to roll as many times as I could in an hour? Because it's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, let's not do that.
I think it's safe to say I kill at least one of them. Probably not more
Should be
than
back
one, honestly.
soonish. Want to play something with lots of destruction.
Well, we literally blew the entire place up a couple of times, so...
He says he wants to play GTA 5 is what he means.
Oh.
Who?
Tom.
Tom?
I mean, we'll think about it. This floor is a little bit different from the last floor.
Oh, good.
As you've been sitting there over the hours, you've been hearing various strange sounds. Gurgling, the occasional roar, some mewling.
Punctuated by whoosh, whoosh. Just shooting down the stairs.
So, this this floor seems to be a lot more lively.
Well, it looks like we've exchanged the devil we know for the devil we don't. Judging by the noises.
And how much do you want to bet? That if we die on this floor, we'll just return to the previous one.
I'd rather not make any bets and assume that we'll make it out.
Very well, it's your funeral.
That is very reasonable, I'd say. Don't you math at me, boy. All right then. So that's been an hour of fun. You do actually notice that they're along the floor, because you've been sitting here for a fucking hour, you know. You notice that there are a series of colored lines running along the floor. There's a yellow one, a white one, a red one, a green one, and a blue one.
Huh. Are they, like, indented into the floor?
It seems more like they're just kind of painted over it.
Huh, like paint.
It might possibly be a system that leads to various sectors.
Kind of useless to us, and we don't know what those colours mean. I presume cyan is good if there is one.
It was good for us before.
Time will tell, won't it?
Is there a cyan line?
There is.
Well, I think that's as good a direction as any to go.
Okay, well, you follow. I take it you're going to follow it around then.
Yes, stealthily. Not gonna go running into any rooms while we're not spotted yet.
Gosh. So it continues along this way.
Okay. When you need me to make a stealth check, let me know.
Okay. I will do so. Awoo, are you going to follow? Help. Oh, you need math help. Well, I'm sure Simon is up to the task.
I shall follow.
Okay.
Who shall follow?
You are welcome to follow.
Come along, Goblin.
Air is your tutor. Sensible, sensible. Goblins is as follows.
Oh dear.
Goblins is throats is sores.
Yeah, Mr. Fluffles, you lead the way.
Too much smash axe.
Too much smash axe.
As you enter in, Phelan sees what appears to be a small kitchenette.
Woo, kitchen!
There appears to be a seating area. Another bookcase with a random assemblage of books.
I've got to be honest, I wish we'd actually ventured a little further before resting. This looks a lot more comfortable.
There's some nice big fluffy sofas. What appears to be some gaming sets.
Well, isn't this just taunting?
I'm tempted to set fire to all of this, just to spite whoever lives or works or whatever here.
Now.
And
Let's not
you
get hasty.
see on the back there's a poster with a pseudo dragon clinging to a branch that says "Hang in there."
I'm going to take that poster and roll it up and put it in my backpack. Fuck you, that's cute, and it's mine now.
You see some notice boards. One of them has a list of employee rights.
Oh, employee rights. Oh, they're going to have no rights when I meet any of them.
Some stuff that appears to be about labor laws, a little bit of something that looks like it might be a newspaper of some sort.
Ah, newspaper, really? I'm going to have a read of that. That might give us a bit of context for the place.
It says the Daily Works is what it's called.
How asinine.
It appears to be a.
That's annoying.
It appears to be in some type of internal newsletter.
Does it say anything that could be interesting or useful? Anything like that?
Give us a. Would it be investigation? It's just you're going to skim over it and see what sticks. Wow.
Boom.
You see, it mostly talks about a bunch of trivial stuff about how Mr. Ginley was informing you that there will be a new era of new horizons for the company.
Mm-hmm. He has the right to scream the longest.
It mentions a new breakthrough by Dr. Testificate.
Mm-hmm. He gets second honors on that then.
And it mentions something about expansion on the horizon.
Oh no.
By expansion, do they mean demolition?
Well, it's going to be demolition when we're done here.
It says something about a place known as the Citadel.
The Citadel?
Does that ring a bell for you? Actually, does it ring a bell for me?
No, it doesn't.
I'd much like to find this Citadel.
I'm sure you
What?
would.
So we could burn it down?
With the doors locked.
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay, so before you, there are two doors. The Xi'an line does lead to the door by Uwu.
Your body's rejecting your pronunciation of cyan.
Oh, actually, I just had a thought. Looking back over at that notice board, is there any mention of colours? Because there might be something that mentions what any of these colours mean.
Roll me an investigation.
Can I help?
Yes, come on.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see if this will be a lot quicker with two sets of eyes.
Wow. As you're looking through,
And just because I can, Phelan's gonna help.
as you guys are looking through, Phelan's useless.
Why did I...
He's an owl. He can't read.
Why did you roll his intelligence?
Because
That's what investigation functions through.
Yeah, he has no ranks. Or
Oh, hey, I got an 18.
Okay, you find a color code list.
Thank the god.
Okay, what the hell do these colors mean?
Let me pull up a sticky note real quick so I can remember this as well.
This just in, they're in a different language. all of the important documents are only kept in primordial. You know, for security's sake.
That's weird. I can't seem to search on my... I think my Windows is having troubles.
I mean, Tell me something
It
that's
has
new.
basically died since that update. Okay.
I mean, again, tell me something that's new.
So you learn that the red is coded for coded for bioconstruct manipulation.
Is there a handout or?
There isn't, because you don't get to keep things. Remember, the cyan is coded for medical. The white is coded for monstrosity research. The green is coded for botanical research. And what was the other one? Yellow, wasn't it? And the yellow is coded for mycelial. I couldn't remember the word there for a minute. Research. So, where do you want to go?
Oh, well, let's see. It's a very difficult thing to decide on, but I think I'm going to go with fucking medical.
Okay.
By the way, was it bioconstruct manipulation, or what was it?
No, it's bioconstruct and manipulation.
And? That is very concerning.
Is it?
Well, think about it.
Aegis.
Well, think about it. We are biological beings. We have no memory of anything before now, aside from our names and some things that seem to be intrinsic, almost muscle memory. Like, I didn't even realize I could cast spell. I didn't even realize I could use spells when I first woke up. And, well, our memories keep going away, seemingly. We're being manipulated.
Interesting.
Although that implication, at least it's nice that they don't think of us as monstrosities.
Fair enough.
So, following the cyan line then, so you're going to go through this door here?
Yes, carefully.
Alright, you push on the door, and it recognizes someone's going through, and it slides open.
I'm just going to continue on. Oh, that's a long hallway.
So
let Mr. Fluffles...
The cyan line runs through this hallway here.
Is it the only line that runs through here?
Well, it runs alongside the red line.
Okay.
Right, well that's a secure door, so there's only one way we could go.
Yes, let Mr. Fluffles go first. He can see things that we cannot.
Very well.
Good.
Can't argue with that logic.
Good idea, sis. Currently, you are following the white line toward monstrosity research.
I thought we were following the cyan line.
No, the cyan line goes through the secured door, along with the red line.
But there's no way to get through the secure door.
That you know of.
That we could see. Let me have a let's have a closer look at that
Again,
before we
you
go any
guys have never
further.
really investigated a door successfully, have you?
Once again, this is a good point.
I mean, let's see. You briefly looked at it, and you learned little to nothing other than it had color coding. And then you blasted it with Eldritch Blast. I love
Which
how
that
I
also
saw that
failed.
stop on 20, and then it just flipped over to fucking 8.
I know. Can I have that 20 just because more 20's being a dick?
I'm sorry. That's it's the law of the dice.
Right. So we need to investigate the door.
No, you can do
Yes,
Arcana as well.
Yes, there must be a way to open this. There must be.
Do Arcana as well as investigation, just in case.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
look.
Okay, so, Uwo. You, remember while you were flipping through some of the stuff about people, about the, through the notice board, you remember it saying something about never lose your key card. And as you're looking at the door, you realize there is actually a little slot on the wall next to the door. Do you imagine must be for this key card?
Of course. It wouldn't be so simple. Why would it ever be so simple? Very well. We need to find a key card to open this door.
A key card? Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't see that slot.
Like a small bit of enchanted material.
Hmm. And you remember saying, also remember saying something about different colored key cards can only access certain areas. Something about research control.
Does it say so we have to find a specific researcher for the medical or manipulations research in order to get through this door?
Yes,
Well-
and get the key card off them before I set them on fire.
Very well. What line is running through room 3 to room 7?
Room 3 to room 7 is, where did my thing go? What runs through there is green and yellow.
And green and yellow were which ones again?
Green is botanical, yellow is mycelial.
Yeah, so plants and fungus, I believe?
Well, considering we do have quite a bit of firepower, I don't think plants are going to be that much of a problem. Let's go.
I would hope so.
Okay. You enter into this room, and what you find appears to be some sort of specimen collection. You see, you see one half, which has the green line running across it, various samples of plants and seeds and things like that. And on the other half, you see all kinds of fungal forms. What must be spores, you reckon, and things of that nature.
Okay.
Do any
should inspect-
do any of these things seem particularly useful?
Exactly what I was thinking. Let me have a look.
You should probably have a, I guess what would be nature and arcana? Nature for anything that might be medicinal, and arcana for anything that might be a good spell ingredient. You do find a Empawa. You see a couple herbs which you think might enhance your spells.
Oh, these might be useful.
I got a crit fail for nature, but a crit success for Arcana.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Uwo doesn't think that any of these herbs are useful for medicine at all. And in fact, she tries to convince Paula not to take any that he might find. I'm getting a call. Hold on a moment.
Yes, you're right. I don't think any of these are all too useful to us. Although these ones might be useful for magic. I'll be careful in handling them, though. Who knows?
Yes,
They
we
might
don't
even
want
be
to
poisonous.
set anything off, as we have managed to do quite successfully many times already.
How? That's a good question, though. How many times have we done this? Although I must say,
From my memory, at least 3.
I seem to only remember at least maybe one other time, perhaps. It's fuzzy. It's more of a feeling than anything. But who knows how many times this has happened before we started remembering. But still, even so, all of this seems... I'm not getting any sense of deja vu.
I don't entirely know what it is they expect to learn from us. However...
Well, they are going to learn one thing, and that is that you do not fuck with an elf unless they let you.
You have to ask permission for elves. I thought that was kind of your thing.
Not in this sense, unfortunately.
I have to say, I also disagree with the whole teasing with death and then... Oh, I'm backstrapped to the chair again.
I don't understand the purpose of that. Is time passing between each of these, or are we being... Is this some kind of temporal magic, or are we being recovered and healed over time?
Yes, to both of those. I don't believe we're being teleported. If only you had a way to mark the room you started it.
I mean, case in point, I want to point out there is that we all have a memory of fire, lots and lots of fire. But at this point, I'm pretty sure we don't see scorch marks everywhere.
This is true.
So apparently everyone's sick. Cool. Anyway, my family.
Nice.
Anyhow,
You're next.
if only you had a way to mark the room you started in. Who knows? Maybe you could see if anything changed or not.
It should have been marked up when we blew up the place like 2 or 3 times.
That's true. How would you make something that would be resistant to the entire facility being exploded?
I mean, how wouldn't we see the results? How wouldn't we see evidence of that? I mean, point out that there are books and papers and things. Those would not survive a fire.
Also true.
Furniture would also not survive fire. All of this in this room would not survive a fire. I think we're dealing with temporal magic.
That is a possibility. Of course, you are in a universe that exists where people have immortal doilies, so...
Yes, but to enchant an entire facility like this, the amount of effort that would require is beyond incredible. To enchant everything in the place as well, I don't see that happening. Unless this place is run by a god, in which case we are utterly screwed.
If it's run by a god, then why would we be allowed to have gotten this far?
Because it's amusing.
This is an excellent question.
Apama says as she looks straight at the camera and just embrace the fourth wall. No, I'm kidding.
I need this one.
Oh god, we made God angry.
No.
Oh, you mentioned there were useful spell reagents in here.
Yes. Okay. So, did someone say my name? Wow, Rob, wow. So, Garrow happens to find... Garrow. Goblin. Whatever. Goblin happens to find a key card.
What?
He happens to find a red key card.
When were you going to tell us you found that?
He literally just found it.
Well, that
You
is
were
extremely
going to tell
useful.
us that you literally just found that.
Did not know important. Was only small piece of material. Seemed interesting.
And wait, what color is it?
Red.
Red. Well, red is that way, past the medical area.
Should we take it?
Hmm.
We need to be going towards magical anyways, don't we?
Yes,
No
but
point
well,
in continuing towards this plant research when it's got nothing to do with why we're stuck here.
you have a point. But at the same time, the medical area is literally just down that corridor. The red one takes us past it. Although there may be another way into medical through that area. Or through this area, actually, now that I come to think about it. Let's continue this way until we spot something that we should avoid. Or cannot get past.
Sounds reasonable.
What do you think, Goo?
You want to continue into the plant research?
Yes, because we might find more key cards, or we may find something useful. We may find others like us who are stuck in here.
Very well.
As Goblin could attest, there are creatures that are of a more plant-based persuasion that have intelligence. We may find an unlikely companion.
Well, Uwu spots a secure door.
What line goes through here?
That is a continuation of the green line.
Right, so we need to find a green key card to advance further this way.
Yes, and I imagine that this way is the yellow.
Yes, indeed.
What goes down through this doorway here?
That appears to be an ancillary room. It's like a conference room, basically.
I'm going to check it out.
Okay. You go into the room, and you find a long table with several chairs around it.
Is there anything on the table?
No, it doesn't appear to have anything of interest.
There's another secure door here.
The heck are you doing?
What? You just sent it in a crazy circle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I think my right mouse button got stuck or something. That was funny. But yes, what have you found? No lines going through here, right?
No.
Interesting. I wonder what card we would need to get in there.
An excellent question.
I wonder, that one that we've already found, would it work for this door?
You can try.
I'm kind of terrified of what would happen if it doesn't work.
Well, we're not going to know. We're not going to know either way if we don't find out.
And this is where we die.
Then we get to do all of this all over again.
Okay. So you insert the red key card into the slot. You hear a small click, and the door opens.
What? Well then, that was unexpected.
If I take the key card out, does it close immediately?
As you remove the key card, you hear, you don't really hear anything, but you see that there's a small flashing light. That it starts slow at first and then speeds up. And after about 30 seconds, the door closes again.
I see. Is there another slot on the other side of the door as well?
There's, on the other side of the door, yes.
Alright, this seems to be safe to use and go through.
So, you going through the door?
Yep. You will stay back here just in case. I'll see if I can just quietly look around the corner. Oh, that's disappointing. I think I know where this goes. Yes, come on through, it's safe.
Okay, so...
Why is that even a security door? That makes no sense.
Wait, what the hell? I'm inside of a metal box.
Yes,
Why
don't stand in
the
the
door there.
I have
What?
no idea. Wait a minute. Looking at this door, is this a security door?
That's not a security door, no.
No, that's not even a door. It's just open. It's a doorway with no door.
Oh, fantastic. So whoever made this place is also certifiably insane.
What that is a sealable entryway that remains open most of the time. So,
Right.
like, in the event of, like, say, a lockdown, those can close, but normally it's just open.
Oh, right. These are just here so that they can screw us over. I see. But maybe that means we have a way around that now. Well, what do you think? Shall we go through that door that you're looking at, or the other way?
Is there anything that goes through this doorway?
You see that the green line does continue on.
Through this one?
It does indeed, yes.
Okay.
If you're at the one, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot to tell me what reagents I found in that room with all the specimens.
Yeah,
Oh,
me as well.
they're just you just found some fuck off phone. You just found some gillyweed is all. It doesn't have a specific use, it's just been known to make spells a little bit more powerful. For spells that require ingredients.
Alright, just one sample of it, I guess.
Between the two of you, you have 3 samples. L.E.O nabbed 2 of them because of her insane roll of nat 20.
Thank you, thank you. Have to make up for the inconveniences earlier. Have you noticed that while traipsing through this entire facility so far, we've only encountered iron golems? Not a single living person.
Yes, except us, of course.
Interesting.
It is. Where is
There are
everyone?
supposedly researchers here, no?
Yes, I'm rather disappointed I'm not meeting any of them. I would rather like to set their hair on fire.
Among other things, yes.
It
No, I
is
mean
strange,
all.
isn't
No,
it?
I mean all their hair.
Oh my.
Yes, it will be most delightfully painful.
Well, what are you thinking? You gonna continue on up through Plant Lab?
Since the green line continues this way, I do believe this is the best course of action.
Yes, let's follow it for now.
What's the worst that can happen? We die?
Normally that would be quite the detraction, but here not so much. Oh, Mr. Fluffles, dear, would you please go on ahead so that you may spot anything in that may want to do us harm?
Well, there's another room here.
Yes, there is.
Here, you see some jars with things, not really jars so much as they are like huge tubes of fluid with things floating in them. They appear to have some sort of aeration.
Well, I can be certain that this likely isn't good.
What do you do?
Well, aside from looking at these to see if there's anything that's recognizable, probably shouldn't linger around these.
Roll me intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, just straight intelligence. See what you know.
I bet these plants are how they make the poison gas that they've used on us.
That is a good point.
You see several different kinds of plants. You recognize that some of them are native to different areas than the others. But what they all have in common is that they are all aquatic plants.
Ah, so this is the section for aquatic plant life, it seems.
And then you spot a sofa. And you realize this might just be some kind of sitting area. And these might just be interesting displays.
Are these just ornamentation? Ugh.
Would you like to roll in
Strange
nature
way.
if you see if you know anything about them?
I don't have any proficiency in that, so...
Nerve gas. You notice that some of these plants. Oh wait, no, you haven't rolled.
Do you want me to give in nature?
Yes.
It's literally just another intelligence check for me. I get the same results.
Wow. You think you recognize that one of them is actually used for its venomous spines by certain tribes in a remote jungle area north of some place called the Neck.
Huh.
And
I know
that
these
they
plants.
use them for blow darts.
Yes, I know this plant. It's got venomous spines. They're used for blow darts by natives of a jungle somewhere. How do I know this? I'm gonna break my brain if I think about that too much. Regardless, these do have some of these do have toxic properties. I don't fancy trying to get them out though to use them. More likely to poison myself than anything, really.
Fair
Let's
enough.
just move on.
Ooh.
What's through this doorway that I'm looking at?
Through that doorway appears to be another lab of some type.
Can I see any of the equipment on the other side?
You can.
What
You-
does it appear to be used for?
You see through there, it's a little bit strange what you're seeing, actually. You see what looks like some kind of metallic implement. That's pointed at some kind of pedestal. It seems sort of arcane in nature.
I'm going to enter the room. Come, follow me. I think I found something.
Hmm. Oh, is this an artificial scorching brain generator? I seem to remember one of my family having one of them.
From
Don't
what you
stand in
see,
front.
there do appear
That's
to
all
be some focusing crystals. Crystals?
Styles.
And you see around the room there are various plant samples. And you notice an indentation on the pedestal that looks like a sample container would sit inside it.
Have they been? I don't see how that would be useful.
Meanwhile, Uwu's just sprinting about the room as I go and check the other doors. I'm just making sure to patrol the area, make sure that we've got no baddies on this floor. Of course, there probably are.
You do also notice that there is a control panel.
Where is this control
As soon
panel?
as I can get it onto the map layer. There you go.
I feel the sudden urge to destroy that, so I imagine we should leave it alone.
Do we think does the control panel operate the whatever the hell it is?
That's a good.
laser?
That's a good guess. There does appear to be a set of what almost seem like some kind of lever that you see that they go out in all four directions, and there's a big red button in the middle.
Woo! It's like a claw game, but with a laser.
Oh dear. No, not really.
I'm going to see if moving the lever to the left rotates the laser to the left.
All right. You push on the left lever. You hear some mechanisms, some gears and things are engaging. The lever does push back to its original position, but you do see that the laser begins to tilt about 15 degrees left.
Oh, that is interesting and slightly worrying.
Is there anything in this room that appears to be zappable?
But, I mean, there's just the shelves of various plant samples.
I'm thinking that
Do
we
any
should...
of these plant samples seem important?
Not that you can tell. They're just
I'm gonna
leaves
zap
and
a
seeds
shelf
and
of
spores.
plant samples.
Okay.
Oh, this should be fun.
You aim it at the shelf and press the big red button. You hear it kind of whir. Only work is busy, fuck today. Big red button. You press it, and you see a beam of arcane energy shooting out at the samples on the shelves. and you see them begin to shake and tremble as the things inside begin a kind of uncontrolled growth.
It's a
that's...
growth ray!
Oh no.
And then you
is there a
see
way that I can take
you
this?
see the samples begin to interact with each other.
I think you did a bad thing.
Well then.
And
Wait a
they
second.
continue
It
to
said
grow.
bioconstruct. Right.
Yes. No, that was red. This is botanical.
Right. So this shouldn't cause bad things, no?
After everything we've seen, you really believe that?
And so you notice that they don't seem to stop growing.
Oh
Um,
dear.
Well then, that's a problem.
You see that
Well-
they push against the door at the back, and you hear it begin to creak.
Well, that's a problem.
Okay then, back through the door. I'm going to set fire to them and close the door after us.
That sounds fantastic.
Yep, let's get out of here. Come on now, Goblin. Don't stay in there. This is a bad place.
We can chalk that up to another oopsie.
We seem to have an awful lot of those, don't we?
Yes, but it's okay. We're learning.
Oh no, connection interrupted.
Oh no.
Bad timing.
I need you to not have that connection interruption, please. Oh
Got
wait,
some-
I've got a connection
Summon
interruption.
Bone Daddy. Oh, if you have a connection interruption. Oh, wow. The stream also has a connection interruption.
I wish I could cast Bone Daddy.
Oh.
Now I've got the connection interruption.
Interrupted. Anything you do right now, we'll attempt to send when you get back online.
Yeah, I've got that as well. I'm
don't wanna do
waiting
it.
for it to update now.
I've
I'm
just
back.
updated.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
waiting
I'm-
for it now.
Oh, and I'm back over here.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,